Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday to you. Glad you're with us for a special Friday kickoff. We got a great weekend ahead. We've got a special night tonight. And of course, we're all about jewelry. So whatever it is that you're looking to see tonight, here's the deal. Since we've got our more limited audience on Fridays like we do, we would love to hear your requests because although we've got about, a good like 25 hours worth of jewelry planned, we can only jam pack it into 3 hours. But with that said, happy to stop everything we're doing and get exactly what you're looking for, especially when everyone's been missing out on items, right? So if there's something you've been missing out on or just haven't seen a show live, which I highly recommend on our limited items, but listen, if it's still here by some miracle, we can bring it on out for you and we can make it your own. So gotta just say, if you have any requests at all, I've been fielding requests all day long, but unfortunately most of the requests I've been getting are for pieces that are already long gone and sold out. So it is a great time to get those really special requests in, whatever it is, one of a kind, great piece. I did bring the only thing that I have left of our gold presentation, because that has been what my day has been filled with, is countless emails wondering, is there anything left in the gold? And the answer is not in bangles, not in the large hoops. I only have some of these smaller, the 1-inch hoops available. I've only got the white and the yellow gold remaining, but they are here. So if you need to see those, let me know. We'll help you out with those. But everything else is sold out. All my bangles are sold out. All of our bigger hoops are sold out as well. And then actually what I'm wearing tonight is actually something that we are going to have coming up tomorrow. We can't do it tonight. I'm sorry, we don't have enough audience tonight to bring out these big premieres and debuts, but we do have the necklaces that I'm wearing and I've got them on. And the beautiful thing is they are all within adjustability to give you really a beautiful assortment of lengths. So they're limited. They'll be here tomorrow. They'll debut early in the show because we only have about 20 of them to go around in different lengths. But the great news is they're fairly adjustable. So heads up on that because, I know on Saturday afternoon, there are going to be a lot of questions about, did I miss the gold necklaces? So they'll be here tomorrow and they will be here early. So I'll be seeing those. You'll be getting glimpses of them all throughout the night, close up, far away, and we'll help you out with those tomorrow. So just a little heads up because that's the one thing we did not have yesterday. We decked you out in arm candy. We got you the beautiful earrings, but we need something for the neckline as well. And this is an exclusive link. All made in Italy, only for all of us here at TVON. So thrilled about that, but we've got a lot to show you tonight. So get ready. If you see something you love, dial in early because what I'm going to show you are one of a kinds as usual. Got a lot of pieces that you might have seen before, but we're just getting them down to a really rock bottom low just to make sure that they all go out the door. So again, requests are welcome. We do have some brand new as well. And we're going to see an 8-carat-35 Astrocut, but I don't have an Astrocut blue wing like this. It's my only one that I've ever had like it. We're going to bring you something very special in a little combination. I know our pink diamond wheel went very quickly as well last night, so we're going to bring you a new pink diamond wheel. It's got 11 and 15 pointers for you, so it really opens the door to affordability on pink diamonds that are still a great big size. Plus we have really special 172. I've got my 172 yellow diamond. It's priced as if it's a much smaller stone, but it's the way it's set, and it's also the GIA certified stone. So we're looking forward to that. If you have any requests, like I said, bring those in. I really allotted some extra time here to get those requests in, so we're happy to help you out with those as well. Let's get started. Actually, I was going to save this bracelet and this turquoise for just a few minutes in. We're going to bring you a really cool pair of earrings, and they look like this. This is kind of like a take on a design that was modeled after my own ring, that we started with a ring, then we did earrings to match, but this is a really much more affordable way. You remember the quatrefoil earrings that we did with the princess cuts, right? This is a little bit more petite, just a little bit less diamond weight. Still, don't get me wrong, a really good look in that they're covered with diamonds. But you're getting something more exquisite than just like, a huge like big stud that's still kind of plain, right? If you've got one single stone, that could be a little more expected and a little bit more traditional, and we've all seen them a million times before. Nice to do a stud earring where you're getting something with a little more style and personality, and also different sizes and different shapes of diamonds within it. It's item number 3478. Again, really cool to have you with us because it's a big weekend ahead. We got big special things going on, maybe an announcement here or two, the good stuff that you guys need to be a part of and want to be ready for when you are a longtime TVON viewer or even a new TVON viewer, right? So let's get started with this 36 points in the diamonds, which is centered up with that bigger stone, and then you look right above and right beside and right below and on the other side. Those are bigger diamonds too. So really your only smaller detailed diamonds are within that like crisscross design that you have as well, which is really, really well done. And you get your choice. Here we go again with that white, yellow, or rose gold choice. I got that question again. The other day I got the question, but can you size? And the answer was yes. And sometimes I hate to be, too repetitive about these basics, but then I realized, no, we really have to be. Because a lot of people, even that watch us all the time every day, don't understand that, yeah, we actually do sizing for you to even specific sizes. And yes, we do gold color changes whenever at all possible, which on, anything that we make here, we can do for you. So that is really, I think it opens up the door to just, again, customizing and really getting it to be the perfect piece you're looking for, because why invest? I mean, this is fine jewelry, right? It's not going to be your $20 bill jewelry. It's not your trinket gumball machine jewelry. So these are pieces to have for a lifetime, right? They're really those heirloom pieces that last far beyond, your own lifetime, and they're going to be in that, heirloom collection that's, oh, wonderful. Thank you. Very good. You've gotten all tech savvy too, right? She's mastered every other aspect of the business, and now the computers conquered. I love it. So if only I could conquer the computers as well. But I'm just too old for that. That's just never going to be my forte. Love what they do for me. Love that I can shop on them. But other than that, don't ask me a thing. So here we go. We've got hopefully phone lines up and running. We've got the boards up and running, and we are ready to help you all own. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted right now. A little behind the scenes. I've got a preview monitor of my neckline shot. And it's all I can look at because of those necklaces that we have coming up tomorrow that are gleaming and sparkling and glowing. And I mean, really, look at this. I mean, watch as I move, just, obviously we got to stay focused here, but look at that. Just these amazing kind of flat links that you have that are going to be all different. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to talk about it in full today, but that's a really, really, really good necklace and something that is casual, everyday wearable. But oh my goodness, it is just so wild what you have going on there as far as just the way they move and the way they're going to reflect the light. So that's like your new everyday, and you believe it or not, guys, this is just going to be something you can do with all your necklaces. So I love it. You can adjust the lengths, you can create lariat style. So just a nice little closer look, because it's really doing some cool things there as far as that shine. I mean, you can go look at that further back, and as you move, it's just a wow necklace. So anyway, tomorrow, but just had to show you. I mean, it's like that boom, that flash, almost like we would see off of a diamond, right? But all mirror finished gold links. Love that. So that's coming up. And just the reason, I mentioned too tomorrow is it comes by really quickly. Remember, you don't even have to wait 24 hours. You're going to have to wait about 11 more hours to see those necklaces debut. So, or is it 11? Not even, maybe 11, 12, something like that. So it's going to be it's going to be good. So stay with us for that. But here we are with a really special look with 36 points in diamonds. We'll make these easy and affordable, and it's a great way to do a stud, something a little more high style and yet wearable. And there is going to be a post here that's going to be behind one of the points, but it's not at the very tippy top. So they're really meant to be worn. Do you see what I mean by not the very top? They're not centered up because we have to leave that open for that bigger diamond, right? But then you have that setting where it's still going to be a little bit more design over and above where the post sits. So that's really how they're meant to look. But obviously you can rotate them around how you wish, but that's a little movement for you. Here's what they look like from a distance away. I'll grab a measurement for you as well. And then you'll see on the ear also, so you can get a really good idea, about 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. And they are going to be, well, $9.99 is one thing, but we can do a little bit better here on a Friday. That's the deal. We may be more limited in what we bring. We may have, some of those really, super crazy limited wheels and whatnot, but the prices do come all the way on down to an extra special discount. So there is really, you just got to come on in and shop till you drop on this Friday evening. Let's take a look at these on just to give you another perspective. And obviously I just, threw them in, no post, no backing. So, or no, well, there's a post, but not a backing. So you can rotate them how you wish there. That's going to be that really, I think, intended design. It's got very similar to what we see with the whole North Star concept, which is even in a necklace that I have here. I mean, right, we've got a pendant that matches this earring. So how about we make it easy? We'll make them $499 if you'd like them. They're really pretty, and see how they're still camouflaging any kind of piercing itself. So you don't have to worry about that. Let's go back to our wheel. You've got the white, the yellow, and the rose gold as choices here, and that'll be that. Also bringing out a very important yellow diamond. And boy, if you've got the urge to shop, which I don't know about you, but I do every single minute of every single day, it's definitely, it's my hobby, it's my happiness, it's my therapy, it's my everything. So I think we're really ready to, give you some great values. If you have that similar need, and it's just going to be like, I'm going to see some of the better opportunities value-wise I have ever witnessed in jewelry. And we have drop earrings too in diamonds. And just so you know, there is a princess cut. I mentioned the 172 princess cut yellow. There's also a 1.5 carat heart shape here as well. And this was here. Do you remember this? Yep, that was here just the other day. I got some good news. We seem to have hit a very nice sweet spot of pricing on our big diamonds. And we did it with the 2 carats. And then we saw and witnessed together that there's a very special price that seems to make 1.5 carats very popular. So we'll be seeing that a little bit later, and that's gonna be your heart shape. Very, very important. All right, next up, let's get to it. We've got rings to show you. We've got turquoise. Amethyst is here. You know what's kind of fun about this? It's the similar cut to what you're seeing in this diamond earring, but it's in an amethyst. So you've got a fancy cut stone here. And that's what it looks like. See how they resemble each other? So you might just have to grab the earrings to go with the amethyst and so on and so forth. 7890 on this one. Isn't that pretty? A very deluxe kind of, again, very special status look in this shape overall. We've got amethyst on the left side and your diamonds on the right. That's a cutout design that sits really across the hand in a more squared off kind of positioning. When you see it on, you'll notice what I'm talking about. 7890 is a 393 on that amethyst fancy cut, 12 points in diamonds as well. So you get just a little something extra and different, because what we usually see in amethyst is pretty also basic, right? It's a very common stone, but what you don't always see, and I can't say this color is common because it is anything but. This is that extra saturation of having a really good Brazilian stone. Not just that all Brazilian stones. There's a lot of different material that comes out of Brazil when it comes to quartz, citrine, and otherwise, and so it really is dependent on the exact mine you get it from. And that's a 393 with 12 points, but look at how pretty this is. And there's almost something casual about it, sometimes a little more casual than maybe what we do, because I think there's something to be said for the fact that diamonds aren't going all the way around your piece. It's really letting the stone shape shine here, and then you've got it meeting up with, kind of sitting right beside that beautiful similar design, but done in a diamond cutout. So you get something more unique, right? And really pretty. And if you like trillions, you might really be attracted to this cut here, but it's also available in white gold or yellow gold or rose gold. We got to make it a really great value if we're going to get this one home here, because that $1777 price tag just doesn't seem right for our Friday night here, as we are really just getting a good weekend started. We're beautiful weekend here in September, and we've got a really special value to come your way. Instead of that $9.99, these are pieces where you just try it because it is new, right? It's different. It's bold. You've seen so many different amethyst pieces. Maybe you even own them, but if you really want to have that unique specialty idea, cut, look, design, this piece has it all right here, and it's not even close to $9.99. That's how we do it. And get your white or yellow or rose, because there are certain stones, they have a real favorite gold color they look best in. This one tends to be really a good look in anything, but especially the white and the yellow. So you may want to think about that yellow gold. That's my personal preference for amethyst. When we see those together, they just seem to sing. And we're going to do better than $9.99, $8.99, or even $799. So there is already an extra savings here, but we'll make it $777. That way you're saving $1,000 on your ring to get your very, very favorite, to get the very, very best, and have it on the way out to you. We have one fawn diamond that's over a half carat as well. Bringing out, we'll have that star. It's kind of that North Star designer necklace for you, and then a wheel coming up shortly. And don't forget, pink diamonds in a wheel, just 3. That's it, similar to what I had yesterday, except we're going to go into an even more affordable size. So if you've been waiting to get your fabulous pink diamond, the selection is here. And don't forget about those requests. Again, I got plenty of time to make sure we get those requests in for you. And here's what we're going to do next. We got that big princess cut coming out for a look here, because I want to give it to you early so you can really start to think about it. I don't have any other size stone like this. So this is really, really unlimited, or really limited rare. And it's going to be 8079. Take a look at this. This is that really divine. I mean, you could not ask for a better color in a yellow diamond than what you're looking at right now. It's 8079, and it's GIA certified. Not all of our yellow diamonds, not all of our pink diamonds, not all of our fawn diamonds. There are very few. Remember, out of the percentage we see overall in our fancy colors, we don't see that many. It's only about 10 to 15% at any given period of time that are actually certified by GIA. So we're really proud to say that this is one of them. And that means you're going to get every last detail, every nuance there is to know about your stone. You're going to have delivered to you by the experts in the world in diamonds and gemology, and that's the folks at GIA. They are the most reputable gemologists in the world. They also have those strict standards, so they're really particular about how they grade any given stone. This is your 1 carat 72. So that puts it as the only size we have left that's anywhere near that, because everything else, we brought you a couple carat and a half. That's been lovely. Our 2 carats are practically gone. We have the carat and a half heart shape you'll see a little bit later as well, which we already flashed. And we're going to bring you a great big value on this one. I can't not get over it, because it's looking like, well, It's hard to gauge because we don't see a lot of princess cuts, right? I mean, in white diamonds, I've not had them, except for in small stones, of course. But we're talking about bigger individual examples here. You don't see princess cuts. Think about it. When have we had a princess cut? When do we see a princess cut in any gem, in any colored stone? Besides the smaller accent diamonds, there really aren't a lot of options. Super unusual, rare, and specific cut. It takes a lot of skill. It's a newer cut to begin with. We talk about certain cuts as being, you know, mainstays in the world that we've known what seems like forever. But the truth is, a princess cut's a newer form. It's a newer cut of a stone. It's giving you that squared off shape, but it's got all the brilliance inside, so you don't miss a beat. Sparkle's still there, like it were around brilliant, but you get that dynamo, that beautiful, bright, amazing color that this one is. It's also graded as a VS. We'll show you that with the cert. And then you get this incredible mounting, which is really, it's tailored to make sure we're showing off the rarity of the princess cut by giving you a complete squared off halo, even more diamond bars, if you will, on the side that give it an almost Art Deco feel. Let's take a look at it. There's only one, and this is that size where you can spend a little, get a lot, because it's going to look like a 2 carat all day, especially when you see this on the hand, you know, for some perspective. But it also gives you 1 carat 54 in diamonds around it. And that starts with that bigger single halo, then they just tear down as you kind of stack down the sides there. And this is the cert. And how exciting. What is called, we call it princess, but you know, it's got different names, like quadrillion cut is appropriate, cut, cornered, square, modified, brilliant. Well, that's what it is really, is that brilliant cut in a square stone. So 172 U to V range on the color, VS1 on your clarity, and it's an inscribed stone. And it is, well, that is really where we talk about conservative grading by the GIA gemologist, because that stone has absolutely nothing from the front that I can see except for one little inclusion right off here towards the very, very edge of the crown. And then you've got the fabulous back side of the stone, in which, same thing, there's one little inclusion right there that is right near the girdle of the stone. So you're talking about an exquisite, I mean, VS1 would be the conservative way to clarify or to really categorize the clarity there. That's your proportion. So that's your, you know, sideways profile view of the stone. And then over here, these are the color and the clarity scale, color and clarity scales that we're accustomed to. All across the world, those are used. So here we are, a very special stone, and it's a great way to pick it up. And so I just want to remind you that's here, and that is that perfect, bright as can be, pop of color, doesn't have too much golden or too much brown, which really ends up making a stone look more orangey, golden yellow. This is that spot on, bright neon, just exquisite vivacious color. It has this great finishing on the inside you see there, and then that stacked design down the sides. That's where your 154 comes into play. So we're looking about really it's just a truly magnificent ring in every way, and you've got to see it on to really gain a full perspective on what this is all about and get you that big size, that visual, that an impact like a 172 makes, because there's a lot of money to buy a 2 carat. We know that, we understand that, but this gives you that look very similar to what you'd see in a 2 carat stone, but then beautifully set. How about that extra row? I mean, most of your 154 diamond weight is in that first halo right there, and then you've got just that tier design down the side, so it really keeps it right centered on the hand where it should be. And it's a major, major value from $14,999. Just have to let you know up front, because you're here early. The early birds do get the deals. It really is true. The good stuff tends to go. And you know we've got such incredible pieces for you every single moment. But it's something like this that's true rarity. I don't have another princess cut in a yellow diamond. Doesn't matter if you want a 1/2 carat size or a 10-point size or anything else. This is what we have right here and now. So instead of being $14,999, we're going to get it under 10. And we're going to bring anything else that you wanted larger than this. They'd have to be 2 carats or greater. I don't have anything else between 172 and 2 carats. So if you do want to go larger than this, it's a 2 carat all the way. The 2 carats and up go for a completely different price tag than we're about to bring this. So it is that way. Get that rare, valuable cut. And I really think that's what's going to drive the interest here, is the cutting, right? It's been a very popular cut in white diamonds. Why wouldn't that translate over to yellow diamonds, besides the fact that a lot of people may not know that even is existing as a possibility? But it's right here. And the full cert with it usually really, really ups the value of your diamond. It means usually you're paying extra for a GIA certified stone as well. That's just simply not the case here. So that is why, if you're thinking about it, you call in, because it's not $9,000 or $8,000 or even $79.99. And this is how we make a deal. This is why The world at large is saying you got to check out TVON for a value. And this means diamond retailers, diamond resellers, diamond wholesalers are looking to us, sitting back on a Friday night, just like you are at home, relaxing, chilling after a long week, sitting going, you know, I think I'm going to fuel my business with TVON's merchandise. And that's a big reason why. And if you're going, yeah, but what's the catch? What's the catch? Is it really a VS1? Is it really that color? Is it really natural? Well, this is the cert that backs that all up, which is why there's normally this tremendous extra you pay for any diamond that is certified. And the fact it's not $79.99 makes it even better, because you get this, you get the stone, you get the ring, you get that carat 54, all the workmanship that goes into that, and it is not even close to $79.99. So instead, and remember, we'll have a carat and a half in a heart shape, but how nice. It's like the rarity yellow diamond night here, right? From the princess to the heart. Take a look at it one more time. We'll get it out the door, and it's going really, really quickly, because none of our yellow diamonds stick around because of these values. That's why you can go anywhere in the world and shop yellow diamonds. Just make sure they're natural. Make sure they're the real deal. Certified or not, nobody's going to top this price tag as far as what you're saving, because it's only $69.99 to get that ring home and to try it and see what it's all about. And then again, ready for appraising, ready for insuring. If you want to go those extra steps, it's certainly not a necessity, but a lot of people who shop this level of jewelry, they do like to do that. So there it is, your option right here and now. So I had to show that early so you can give it some thought. I don't have anything else like it though. I've got the carat and a half. Then beyond that, after my carat and a half heart shape, we go to 1 carat or below, or we go to 2 carats and up. And that's a totally different deal. So let's try this. Let's get in our great looking pink zircon that we have for you. And it's a really good, one of those stones that gives you a little bit extra color. It's like a pinky plummy tone. It's a really attractive kind of look. Also, just gonna flash this. Here's something unique for you. Here's something you don't see every day. This is blue winged black D that we see every day. Look how it's set though. And look what's headed on the sides there. What do we think of that? I just noticed something. They're listing it as diamonds and diamonds. Those are not diamonds. So yeah, but I think that's going to give us some freedom to play with the price a little bit, because those green stones you saw in there are something far more valuable than any diamonds ever can be. So let's talk about the next piece, which is our pink zircon. You need to try this if you don't have one yet. And even if you do, if you don't have the Asher in this bright, almost like, oh, these stones are so pretty. I think when they get really pinky red, a lot of people say, maybe I'll just get a ruby instead. Maybe I'll just get a pink sapphire. But when you have a stone that has this color, and look at how when it hits the light, you get the double refraction at play, you see all the brilliance there, but you're also getting this really beautiful plummy pink color. It's not just a pink anymore. It's really that raspberry plum pink purple color, and it's item number 7009. So what we're gonna do is bring you the one and only 376 Asher, and it has this rose gold setting. Keep in mind, change the gold if you want to on this one. Everyone's got a very strong feeling either for or against rose gold, so take that into consideration. White gold's fine, and then yellow gold's fine. And those all look good too with that plummy pinky purple, because when you have jewel tones, anything that's really categorized as that blue, the pink, the purple, or any combination thereof, those are really the stones that always look good in every gold color. So have the freedom to really pick, you know, as you wish there. But you get 59 points in diamond weight. That is a bridge, technically speaking, because you see the middle row goes right down under and through all the way from one side to another. Then you get your other 4 rows there that come up, lead up to those squared off prongs that are holding that stone and setting it up above. And that's why I lift it up, because here you just see the color, right? Then when you see it hit the light directly on, you see why we love double refractive stones. You see why this stone emulates what diamonds do, except better, because diamonds are singly refractive, not double. So keep that in mind. And we've only got, let's get it out the door. We got one, we're ready to move it. We're ready to see it out the door, but in a hurry. So let's see who we have out there with us, because this is how we do it. On a Friday night, extra, extra, extra freaky freebie Friday prices. That's how I do it. Just because, again, we're really not even supposed to be broadcasting this night, but we actually have this airtime. We always hope that we would get everybody on board on Fridays. Listen, it's not available for all of our broadcasting avenues. So those of you that are hanging out with us on this evening, we really make sure that we really turn up the dial on those values we can bring. We make them extra special. We do crazy cool things, and we get you the values you need and are looking for, but you gotta dial early, because even with a Friday night, when you see values on a $29.99 ring and they come down way, way below that, you know there's gonna be some competition. And when you got the choice to choose your gold and choose your size and do all those extra things, and we save you a bundle, it's a time to get it when it's a rare stone that is already mined out of Ceylon. 2020 was when it was discovered. It was January. We thought, this is exciting. We're on to something. This is the future of zircons. We'll see them for the next decade or two. And then, poof, they're gone. Do you realize we're in September of 2022? That was, less than 3 years ago when the mine was discovered, unearthed. This material, that color had never been seen. We'd seen red zircons, we'd seen hyacinth zircons, those orangey browns, but nothing in these plummy, pinky, purple fuchsias that has really made each and every individual stone so special and rare. And now it's not $29 or $19.99 or even $1,000. I'm selling it. And we got almost 2/3 of a carat in the diamond weight, around it, under it, every which way. Take a look at it. We'll blow it out right now for a $999 price tag on the pink zircon. That's it. And a gorgeous ring on, because it's still that bridge. But it's not done with as much bulk and as much gold weight as we typically see in a bridge mounting, where you have to worry about sizing up or comfortable for every day. This is just wearable all the time. And how pretty this is to get something of that kind of look. And you can see bright orange flashes and yellow flashes, blues and purples and greens. It's every color of the rainbow that will emanate from that stone, thanks to that faceting and the way it plays with the light and that phenomena. It's not really technically a phenomenon, but it's double refraction, and very few stones are capable of that. So let me know if you'd like it. That's a one only at $9.99, and then we'll see who's got it. And then a great wheel is coming up, where we're going to take these down to our lowest price we can do. Just a reminder, the hoops are here if you need them. The 1-inchers, we'll bring those out in a little bit just to recap, because I know so many of you missed yesterday. And we had a lot of people wanting to see those one more time, and we didn't have too much left. So we'll be bringing those out for you as well. Then a big tanzanite pendant is here. Alexandrite is here. Well, if this isn't the top alexandrite we've ever seen, I don't know what is, because here we go with something really special. 7551. This is a color we don't normally see. So let's get into it, because this even is darker when you get it away from the light. It's that really, and it's already turning purple in front of my eyes, and that's not usually what it does. You can see that is super saturated. Sometimes they're lighter, and that is okay. But a lot of times, if you're a collector and looking for that rare material, you're looking for a deeper, darker blue-green color. Still out of Brazil. It's 7551. It's got a 77-point center, but then it has 79 points and diamonds around it. So there's a lot of sevens going on there, and it's a really good look. And if you're feeling lucky, come on in, because this is going to be that $49.99 discounted piece that we don't do for many alexandrites that get close to a carat in size. This one does. Blues and greens together, but then you get that into UV light, it goes completely red. And that's when you get the color change phenomena stone that's probably the best known in the world, named for Tsar Alexander back when that first discovery was made in Russia. But really today's modern day material, since there's not really anything available out of Russia besides what's already been mined and cut and out in private collections, you got to go to Brazil. And now a lot of people, myself included, prefer the Brazilian stones over that original Russian material anyways, because of that color. It doesn't start as a stark green. It starts as that beautiful blue-green. Can you already see the purples that are happening as it moves? Because I know I was seeing it plain as day here when it was away from the spotlight. And now I think we're seeing it as it turns here. You really see those different, it's like it's trying to break through. It's like it's really, it's like the Incredible Hulk of gemstones, and it wants to just show you that bold purple red color that happens and comes through. But it's not going to be $49.99. That's the beauty of it. We got a great value on another one only to bring to you here tonight, and yet instead of $49, $39, $29.99, it is our 77-pointer. And just for the record, there is not a, and you know what I should do probably is pop in a look at a very, very important alexandrite that I have that is a lighter color. There is not a stone, no matter smaller or larger, that's a better color than what's on this ring right here. What is set in that center of that ring is the ultimate in color you want. That's exactly what you're looking for in the world of alexandrite. It's right there. And to think that it's under $3,000 already, fantastic. And please take that 77 points with a grain of salt. That's still a big size in alexandrite, but keep in mind this stone or this setting usually requires a 1-carat stone. So the actual dimension of the stone, which is what we're all seeing visually, is the look of a 1-carat. So do keep that in mind, just because sometimes a stone is more of a shallow cut. So when you actually put it on the scale to weigh it, the gem weight comes out to be 77 points, which could easily have been a different stone with a deeper cut, would have been a carat 12. So there is that special look that you're getting where it is larger than it weighs. So you've got that going on too. And it's already a big size, because these alexandrites, they're much like the Mahenge spinels, where even though totally different gem families, they really do carry along with them that similar type of you know, exclusivity where they're just not big, right? They're not going to be in big sizes very often. So instead of $29.99, watch this. We're going to do better than that. You're going to love it. You're just going to want to be on the lines here ready to go. This is what it looks like on the hand as well. So you can see it's a little smaller size right now, being a 5 and that wide. I'm just going to put on my pinky here so we can make sure we, you know, get that off. We don't have to surgically remove it. But you've got that really special look here, that bright, deep color. And you know what we'll do? Just make it easy. Make it $1,999 for one and one alone. And that's in the two-tone gold. You can even change that if you want to, which is a little, you know what, that looks good. And I hate to say this because I know it's a touchy subject for some because we sold out of everything we had last night. But this is a match to that rope-styled, cable-style bangle we had last evening that went so quickly. That really, the borders I'm talking about, that top and bottom has that same design, that same twisted motif that is in the yellow gold, which is how those bangles were. So that would be a beautiful match if you got that bangle last night as well. Great match. And just, you know, go up a half size from what you need. But obviously the reason I tried it on as a pinky ring is it is currently a 5. So it fits like a 4.5, which happens to be what my pinky size is. So it really worked there for the moment, but that's not a pinky ring, I don't think. It's just far too wide. So let me know. All right, let's do something wild here. We've got a really cool ring to show you. I've got something here, and of course we're taking requests, but we don't have any yet. So here's what I'm going to do on something really special here. 7765. Coming up next for you, let me know on the Alexandrite. This is what I always think is just cause for celebration. And since the weekend is enough cause for celebration for me, I think what we're going to do here, and I know we have a lot of birthdays coming up on Sunday, right? There's a lot of you that we've talked to that have been shopping for birthday ideas and whatnot because you got that birthday coming up on Sunday. Here's item number 7765. And this is that almost like a balloon style, I call it, because really everything that extends off that classic band there is going to be setting up higher, and then you've got the baguettes and the rounds forming this circular style that stems up and away, and it's 7765 and it's 18K solid in this ring. So you've got a really good way to get it here. It's just a fun ring and stackable too. This could be like an extension of a piece that you set with something else. So for example, if you have a solitaire, any ring really, it's got a straight edge and a band. You put that straight edge side right next to it, and suddenly you're 24 points in baguettes and 34 points in rounds that combine, of course, to give you 58 points are going to look like the coolest ring guard ever, the coolest stack ring ever. So don't think you need to only just wear it as it is. That's just, we break it down, that's the baguette weight, then you get the 34 in the rounds, total of 58. And we're so excited to bring it to you because in the 18 karat gold, and one great value. And for those of you wanting to, you know, extend your jewelry collection, have something a little more unusual. Don't wear what everyone else wears. If that's a goal of yours and that's something you'd like to do, here's the way to do it. So can you visualize it? Like if there were a ring right here and then this was up or down, like you could obviously have the round circular portion go up. You can have it go down. I mean, that's one way you could, it's just an option. It's just an idea. I mean, my goodness, you can really have fun with it. You could wear it as a pinky ring or a thumb ring the way that this still sits like a band. All this extra extension here that is going to elongate it, that's just extra. That's just elongating from the hand. So it's still one classic band in the back. So feel free to wear it how you wish. But I know you've seen it. And you've seen it, and you've seen it, you've seen it, and you've seen it. Seen it by itself, seen it on wheels, seen it like in sales shows. Well, now we get you the value of a lifetime because what is $36.99 in a design house right now that we were able to get? That's why it's only white gold, not our own. Otherwise, I'd say change it. Get any gold you want. But here we are with instead of $3,000, $2,000, $1,000, or even $999, all of this diamond weight and that precious 18K solid is so much better than even, $1,000 is not your price. That's where it should be. That's where it could be. That's where it absolutely would go, but instead we're giving you a better value because you're here and you're ready for that value to save you a bundle, and we're going to make it a lot better than 987 or even going to be 777. It is only going to be, you know what, make it $699 if you'd like that one, and that's it. $699, first caller, really special ring, 58 points in diamonds, and you get this almost like a 2-4, right? But that's what I'm talking about. The back is all one band, so this is really easy to wear, and then look at the way it's even finished here in the back. So it all elevates that round platform, like that medallion, like a little mini medallion you have with the baguettes and the rounds is elevated just a bit over the band. So $699 if you'd like it. All right, let's give it 30 seconds. We're on our way and we will show you what else we've got. We've got a great big wheel coming up. We got good pieces. We got requests coming in, I hope. So let us know what those might be, and then we can show you there is a really simple, elegant merengue. Okay, make it $1. Make it $1. I mean, we'll just say, make it $1 and we'll see who's out there. Forget about $6.99. Let's save you $698. Well, if we really look at it, you're really saving $3,698, which is even better. But yeah, you know what, Tony, let's just give it 30 seconds. I may have nobody here, so otherwise I can't. It would be pretty pitiful if I'm going to sit up there for the next 2 hours and 25 minutes with a $1 ring and nobody's selling. You know what I mean? So I'll just give it 20 more seconds, and then if it stays, it stays. Oh boy. Oh no. Do we have it? All right, Victor, you got it? All right, Victor's got our first caller there. Who is it? Sandra? Sandra's got it. Enjoy it, Sandra. Only white gold, though. No gold color change. I would if I could, but I can't. All right, so we've got 6 of you. Hi, everybody. Hi, 6 of you. Nice to have you with us on a Friday. So thanks for being here. I had to make sure. Sometimes you got to just make sure the phones are working and everything's okay, and we're all here together holding hands, like symbolically. Sandra got it. It's sold out. Sandra from where? Where is she? Sandra, New Jersey. Hi, Sandra. Thank you so much. Way to be quick. Way to go. All right, so let's try to keep that going, shall we? And I might do that again. You never know. It's Friday after all. I pay for the ring. Sandra gets it. I love it. All right, so coming up. Okay, let's do this wheel. We got a quick wheel here. It's my last call on anything up here. Quatrefoil in diamonds. This diamond ring has over a carat in diamonds, so get ready. Okay, we're all ready. We're all good to go. Now we're all awake. We're ready. I know. I almost fell asleep in the car on the way here, too. So I get it. It's been a long week. I know. And be thankful. You're on your Friday. I'm on my Wednesday. So it's just really, trying to get over the hump here. So here we are. There's the beautiful color change garnet. Here's, pink diamonds. Okay, this is going to be the most affordable way I can guarantee you to get pink diamonds in your collection. Here's the blue wing. I'll put that up front, and then let's put the turquoise. I love this I bet I know who this is. Okay, who's blowing up my phone right now? Judy. I knew it. I knew it. Judy, what did I tell you? She's wanted me to cheat. I literally can't. I told you I can't do that. I cannot cheat. I can't tell you like in advance when it's going to happen because I never know when it's going to happen. I just get the feeling, right? So Judy, I'm sorry, she missed it. That's why you maybe want to call at the beginning of the show just to have our phone number plugged in so you can just hit that redial button or, have TVON stored in your favorites or whatever, whatever you do, right? So you can have a quick access, quick direct line. So here we go with the 5 pieces. Boy, do I need more room, don't I? Because we got a lot of great pieces up here. And I want to show you, maybe I'll just move this here and move that one in the middle so you can really see the balance there. Okay, so we've got turquoise diamonds, pink diamonds, and tanzanite and garnet. Can we all just make one thing very, very clear here with this wheel is that there's nothing really ordinary about this wheel. There's nothing basic. This is a color changing garnet out of Tavita in Kenya. This is going to be the pink diamond. This is the turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine. It's got a lot of diamonds as well. This is our very own and only here Blue Wing Block D in a 2-carat size. That's actually going to be a 231 on that blue wing, and I gave it too much room. And then the white diamond ring that's got the back left covered there, that's a carat 14 in diamonds. So it is the last call, and we can truly only bring pieces like this for so long. When we discount and we discount and then we discount again, and then to keep them in our inventory and to keep them here is a little foolish, really, because once they've been given this low price, it doesn't make sense to carry it. It's either one last chance to get them. So if there's something up here, it's the lowest price they can be. It's our last call, last chance. And instead of being, this is what gets kind of wild because they're all over the map. $5,700, $6,500, $4,800, $6,600, and $4,800. Those are the list prices. So they're a little varied. And if you're going, yeah, but I don't want the $4,800 piece. I want the $6,600 piece. Well, you can ask me and I'll show you on the bags which one they are. But really, when it comes down to this level, it's not like I'm saying $4,500, take them. We're saving you a bundle so that every single one is a great, great value. It's the greatest it can be. It's our last chance with these on the air. So here's what we'll do. So we can get them out of here one last time. I've got gold color change options for you, which is pretty amazing on everything but one. And I know you can guess which one that is because it's always pink diamonds, right? Pink diamonds will always be set in the rose. Then the white diamonds around them will be set in the white gold. So you're going to have that two-tone element. But here's what we do to take a $4,500 value even lower. They're not 45, they're not 35, they're not 25. It is literally last call. We're melting these down. We can just put them on the pavement outside. Oh no, we dipped below 105 today, so maybe they won't melt outside. It's not, you used to have to get the blowtorch out and the smelting pot ready, and then you had to take out all the stones, and you had to it was a full-on thing, right? I've done it on the air. Do you remember that, Tony? I know you do. It was a fire hazard, but it was fun, right? Where we started melting jewelry on the air. That was many, many years ago. I'm sure it would never pass fire hazard safety laws today, but that's how long I've been doing this. So here we are, instead of $25, instead of $1,500. And reminder, 2 carat blue wing plus. There's the pink and white diamonds. There's the big white diamond ring. That is a carat 14. You've got color changing Tevita. You would think for $1,500 that these were basics. Every day, been there, done that. I already have them all. I already wear those. This is unusual material that's up here, and they're not 15, 14, 13, 12. They're not 11. Take a look, pick your favorite, and change the gold on any one of them except this one. That's got to stay in the rose and the white, and they're not even $1,099. It's our very last call, and yes, let us pick up the tab on gold color changes and sizing. Let us pick up the tab on the extremely just ridiculous shipping costs that are going on right now. We pay for all of that still. And so I will kid you not, guys, we're paying for a lot of your jewelry. Meaning there's between the discount and then all those extra freebies, you've got us paying for everything here. It really is. So come on in and we will make them $999 for 60 short seconds. 60 seconds and they'll be $999. Take your pick. Let me know which one you want to see on the hand. We'll help you out. And this is the moment right here, right now. $999 and 58 seconds. And let me just start trying them on because there's a 1 carat total weight here in your pink and white. And this, what I love too, it kind of gives the illusion like it's just one cushion cut stone is what it looks like. At first glance, you think, oh, that's a big, big, big pink diamond, which would really be greater than any pink diamond we actually individually have here. But the fact is, it's all pave within it. Then you've got the white diamond pave around that, even that split shank on the sides, leading into 1 row in diamonds. $999. This is your last chance. There's that Tevita color changing garnet, goes from a brown to a red. You can already see, here it is again, those reds coming through. And here's the 180 Sleeping Beauty. That has 56 points in diamonds. Here's the 231 Blue Wing, 14 points in diamonds. Here's the carat 40 color change garnet. That has 45 points in diamonds. And then I'll tell you the biggest value up there is the carat 14 diamond ring. It's VS diamonds, it's a carat 14, and you have a concentration of the really big stones there in the middle. They're the big ones. Then the halo, that's where most of your carat weight is in that big, the 4 stones that you see there gathered in the middle. So that's a wild one. Take advantage if you love them. We've got a final look. We got a couple questions coming in. Let me know if you have a favorite. This designer ring too is that motif that we see a lot. You know, I've done the princess cut ring that's modeled after my own that is the same shape. This is just a little bit different because it's got round brilliants instead of princess cuts. It's got a little separation between the bigger stones in the middle and the halo on the outside. It's $999. No takers, we melt them down. That's okay. Our jewelers are here. They're ready to work through the weekend as we always do. So here we go. It is a major, major value. If you'd like any one of those 5 to come to your house instead of going to the smelter. So just let me know if that's one you like there, anything at all. That's a big blue wing. Get that for the stone loose, right? It's been a while since we've had loose tanzanites, but you couldn't get a 231 for $999, and I know that because I sold them. I sold them loose here on the air for like 2 months of Thursdays in a row, right? And so it really is important to take advantage. All right, coming up, let's do something else completely different. And that big princess cut tanzanite, or rather the Asher cuts coming up, we'll have those diamond drop earrings for you as well. Keeping it affordable as we like to do. There's a brand new gent style here as well. Just flash this for anybody who's thinking about a very important gents ring. Tony, I know you're gonna love this one because I know you have a major love for this stone. I think we all appreciate the stone. It is really special. And before you think, ooh, what could that be, mandarin? Rarer. Close. This is spessartite garnet. It's not inexpensive, but it is here. So let me know if you'd like that collectible, as clean as it gets. And then we have, check this out, fancy cut black opal. Look at this one. This is a good one. Well, it just looks like we're just going to hang out and chit chat tonight and talk, you know. Let me know if you want to, if you ask any questions or get a request out here, we can do that for you. Take a look at this though. This is a nice free form. Fancy cut black opal. It's going to be item number 8015. And then it's got true black base. Some people say, I don't understand. They sometimes look more blue than anything else. Why are they called black opals? Black opal really is a category of a stone that's opaque through the back. Crystal versus black opal. Think about it that way. Crystal opals have that translucency or transparency, a see-through nature to it. This is more like you have a backdrop. that is opaque. And then the colors, if it's a really, really good stone, maybe it's just going to be blue, maybe it's just going to be green, maybe it's blue and green, but this really speaks volumes in that this large free-form stone, which is a carat 65, with the 28 points in diamonds that go right down the middle in either direction, that actually is going to be a beautiful free-form that's got even the reds. So blues are there, greens are there. Those are more common to see in a lightning ridge. This is where you get the reds as well, all the way through, and yet it's such a very consistent pattern. That is, I think, a little bit underappreciated value when it comes to a black opal, is that a lot of times they're just little pinpoints or pin fire of color. This is where you get wide swaths and there's no void area. There's no spot where it's really lacking. It's very consistent pattern. It's very consistent coloring all the way through. And we're going to take a $59.99 ring and blow it out just like we do. So it's time to grab it if you'd love it. It's a beautiful rarity. And look at how we finished it. Solid all the way through. Just pointing out, you do have a rose gold setting for the stone. Let's just take a look at the sides though. You know, skip just a real nice look at that beautiful profile and how the colors do go through and through the stone all the way through the inside. That is natural black opal, and we've got a $59.99 price, and I should not stray from there. I'm starting with the lowest, and then I'm making up my own prices as I go. So that's quite clear, I think, already. If you've seen any bit of the 45 minutes tonight, you know that we're moving some jewelry out. That's really, it's kind of like, you know, clean slate day, just wiping out jewelry from the week and really getting you prepped for a major, major weekend ahead. Do we love the black opal? If you do, let me make this really easy, and it's a big stone. It's one of our best because, again, the color. The colors are consistently through the red, which you might just see a flash of here and there ordinarily, and that would still qualify as, hey, look at the red. This is really red all the way through, and from top to bottom, side to side, on a fancy, what we call in the opal world, free form cut. And you realize why they do that, right? If you're saying, why don't I see that in tanzanite? Well, you never will. They freeform opals because you are, think about how it grows, right? Think about what you would see if you were looking at a bigger area, a surface area of stone material, of natural stone from the earth. You're going to take the pattern that Mother Nature provided and you're going to show that off. So they tend to follow the pattern, and they really want to maximize the rough at the same time because it's already dealing with, somebody out there is right now saying, wow, hey honey, that looks like a bigger stone than a carat 65. And you're right, because opals are water-based, believe it or not. So they weigh a mere fraction of what other stones do. So that's the beauty of it. You get a bigger look. You get that wild, wild, wild color and pattern, and we're going to make it so easy right now. First caller can have it. Just blow it out. Make it $39. You know what? Make it better than $39.99. Send it flying. We'll do it for $2,499. That's it. $24.99. It is as is. So I want you to see this is not a half black band. It's just picking up glare. You've got it. Thank you. Let me know who got that one. Just wanted you to see that it's all that white gold and then the rose gold sitting on top. So well done on that one. Then let's continue on. I have one of our more affordable ways to get our gold quartz, meaning it's a natural quartz, but it's got actual 24 karat gold veining running through it. And this is the first time we've seen this ring, and what a beauty it is. Yet it's doing what we saw pattern-wise in a similar stone. 7644 is the number here, and you've got, wow, 240 gold quartz, 52 points in diamonds. That's the outer mounting. But look at that quartz. Again, talk about great cutting, because they cut the oval. That's traditional. But they're really cutting it so that there's almost like this lightning bolt of natural gold through the middle. And then you've got half white and then half of that almost like beautiful kind of smoky marble look, right, to the quartz. Yeah. True to size on that one. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you'll be good with that one. Tapers nicely in the back. Okay, so here we go with our gold quartz. And I know these have been, I haven't been showing most of them because they've been really pricey. And I get the gold's pricey, but it's, you know, it's a really rare stone. It's just cool to see the gold run through, and you see what I'm talking about is you're going, I don't get it. Gold is the ring, but gold is right here. This yellow you see here, that is actually, you can see it's luster, right? That is, do you remember, I mean, maybe this is a West Coast thing, but growing up in Southern California, you know, we did a lot of research and studying at a young age about the gold rush, right? And the Wild West and the gold rush, and, you know, what brought everyone to the West Coast in the first place. And so, you know, and being that it is still a gold-rich area up and down the coastlines of the West Coast, up to, you know, the Oregon coast and the Washington beaches as well, we did a lot of gold mining as kids. We would not like, head it up like it's a field trip, right? And you go like pan for gold. And this is how you see it in its natural form, where we talk about even diamonds. You would never know a diamond if you found one in the rough necessarily all the time, because it looks like a rock, right? But gold is gold, and you can see its natural beauty is just that. It's in its purest state right here. It just happens to be embedded in a gemstone material that is quartz. So really cool pattern. To me, it almost looks like a marble. It's really pretty. I know we love our, white marbles and our Carrara marbles, and this really is emulating that. There's that one little spot there you see there on that side profile. I love it in the yellow gold because that just makes sense to me, right? You've got a great way that it's just kind of coordinating with the gold that you see through it right there, but you can really see how pronounced that gold is. I'll make it easy because they've been all hanging out about $4,500 and $4,900. This one's actually not bad. This one's listed at $39.99, but I really want to make one of these affordable because I think that's what's keeping us out, is that they're not always super affordable, and we understand why, given that there's that, I can't give you a carat weight per se or a gram weight on the gold, but it's all natural through and through the stone. So actually, let's look at the inside too and see what happens for that pattern. So you can see there, see how it's even at points in that corner there? You can see that gold. It's not polished in the back, but you can see there's some gold that runs all the way through, which is what you were seeing was the reverse there. So how about this? Instead of $39.29 or even $19.99, really trying to make one of these affordable for you. Let's just get it at home. We'll make it $12.99 on that one, even with that over a half carat in diamonds that you get as well. And Kevin, can we say who got that opal? I had a feeling, because it seems like every time lately, that first hour seems like they just don't want to be acknowledged, and that's okay too. But just know, whoever you are out there, that I thank you for your purchase, and I appreciate you being with us tonight. All right, so coming up, let's get to one last look at the hoops, because that is my day this morning. My day starts, I get up around 6:45, and a.m., by the way, a.m. Sometimes there was a day back when I started in the biz and I was working till I would get home around 4 a.m. and then you'd stay up. You would live a nocturnal life, right? But now I'm old now and I don't do anything really fun. So yeah, I go to bed late and I get up early. And I got to tell you, that's about when I start answering my emails, right? So a lot of you get an email response from me about at around 6:45, 7 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. And my email box was so full this morning, and guess what it was? And I understand, listen, there was newsworthy stuff going on. There is newsworthy stuff going on. So I understand, as someone who's done this for a long time, that captures your attention and mine as well. And we have, been paying our respects and doing our acknowledgments. But I got to say, with all the hoopla of the news cycle yesterday, a lot of you forgot about TVON and realized, oh shoot, was that the day she was debuting the Italian gold? And the answer was yes. So I got to tell you, oh my goodness, I don't know if I've woken up to this many emails in a very long time, but I have one last piece I want to share with you, because it's the only thing we have a teeny tiny little quantity left. And you guys surprised me. Yesterday, those of you that were here, I had the big 2-inch hoops, I had the 1-inch hoops, and guess what? Sold out faster. What sold more of? It was the 2-inchers, which to that I say, way to go, gals, because it's what I love every day. It's what I'm always up here wearing every day, and you guys have asked me for years to make them. So what I have left are the 1-inch style, which is only available now. The rose gold is sold out, but we do have the white and we have the yellow gold, and they're 1 inch in their diameter, and they are made in Italy. And this is a solid 14 karat gold, but nothing else, no diamonds. So I just want to give you one last chance. The bracelets are gone, the bangles are gone, the big hoops are gone. The necklaces I'm wearing are coming up tomorrow morning early, so keep that in mind. So set those alarms and, really remember, write yourself a little reminder note or tie that ribbon around your finger, however you need to remember, but those are tomorrow morning. But that's going to be our last of the Italian gold here, and we are hoping to get some more, but honestly, it's the value. And so many of you recognize that you thought, I didn't think the TVON, I know you guys are values on color and diamonds and all the great pieces you bring, but I didn't expect you guys to really beat everybody in the gold market, and we did. Because gold it's a little more difficult to find ways to cut corners, meaning cut corners in cost, so you guys get a value when it's just pure straight up gold. And it's so beloved, and it's so needed in every corner of the world, right? And gold prices are gold prices. And I will tell you, the gold dealer that we've been working with, they have a hard time struggling with even quantities they can sell to people. You know why? Because they quote a price one afternoon, and by the next morning, if they quote a price on the West Coast at 4 p.m. and the New York buyer does not, because they're already closed shop for the day and they call the next morning, the price has changed just in 12, 15 hours that have passed. That's how the gold market is working right now. So it's where I just appreciate that so many of you acknowledged, and there were a couple of you that just emailed and reached out to basically say, thanks for the deal. Thanks for the value. I've been scouting gold hoops and they are a fortune. And I never thought, you know, we don't see diamonds, we don't see gems, so we think they should be like $100, and they're not. So what we've been able to do is really bring you that true to form TVON value. I'm just going to show them to you now. This is the yellow and the white. I'll put one down of each here so you can see what they're all about. Snap bar closure, hollowed kind of tubing here, but all solid 14K. And we've got these for you, and this is my last look at them because obviously yesterday they were super popular. It's just that most of you ended up going for the big hoops, which was great to see. So I only have yellow and white. Last final quantities, and we're 5 minutes away from the top of the hour. And what a moment this is, because so many of you you guys are not shopping blind. You know. You follow what everyone's doing. You guys teach me about what other networks are doing. Every day I hear about this network's doing this and this network's doing that. And you guys, that's why I don't need to watch them anymore, because you guys tell me. You keep us in the loop of what's going on because we got everyone beat every time. Nobody, even some of the places that may do gold quantities, like where they're saying, you know, on the air, we got 28,000 pairs of these, right? Even we will beat them all. And this is made in Italy, incredible workmanship, and they're 1 inch. So let me show you, Tony, actually, we're gonna talk about, I was doing inner and outer diameters and it was confusing everybody, right? And so what I have here is they are just slightly, they're like 1.1 inches. So again, I realize that's just barely, guys, for those of you that maybe don't work with rulers every day, that's just over 1 inch. They really do fit and feel and look like a 1 inch. They're light as can be because they are hollow. You don't do solid hoops, otherwise that would be inordinately expensive, but it would also be very uncomfortable. So we've got white or yellow. I'm showing you one of each. You're gonna get a match set, which is why I say get one of each if you, especially like me, I've got hoops in different colors because I like to wear different colors of gold, but I don't like to mix and match. So I go day by day. So here we are with your big value. It's our last final call. And operators, if you'd be so kind as to do me a huge favor, I'll pay you back somehow, and just let me know what color you're getting and how many, because I am so limited now to what we have left because they were here last night and they were super popular. It's just not everybody saw them because some of you were watching the other stuff, right? So I get that, whether it was NFL football, you know, whether it was, you know, just the news, right? I totally get that. That's what I would have been doing had I not been at work as well on TV. So let's take a look at them on. I have the yellow gold on here for you so you can see how they look. And again, these beautiful sparkle chains are coming up. That's a solid gold chain. You're going to see it's an exclusive chain to us. It's coming up tomorrow morning. But I wanted to show you here the hoop and how that 1 inch style looks, and from the side profile and all of that. So you've got a really, really good look about them. They're all highly polished. They've got that snap bar closure, and they're just every single day wearable. Usually in the world of hoops, 1 inch is where people start. It's the comfortable, everybody loves it, everybody can wear it. If you're 90, if you're 9, it doesn't really matter, you're wearing a hoop this size. Let's go back to our wheel, take a look at the white and the yellow gold, and we'll make it really simple and easy, because if you've been scouting them, I could not find a 1 inch, and again, this is that bigger style. It's not a thin little hoop. When you see this from a distance, you realize, oh wait, that's not just a little baby hoop that's got a little tiny dimension. This is actually, remember this, it's got a 3 millimeter width. So the actual hollow round hoop that is cylindrical all the way around is 3 millimeters in its width. So keep that in mind too. That's what gives you the powerful look. I have little tiny baby skinny hoops that I love. I wear them all the time when I'm not on TV. But when I wear the skinny little hoops on TV, it looks like I'm not wearing anything because you can't even see them, right? I'm standing against a, you know, with a white backdrop. You can't see little tiny hoops. And I say that because if you want a hoop with some presence, some wow factor, some real shine, you have more surface area in your gold in a style like this than you do the skinny little hoops. And I love those, but I don't like them when I'm trying to impress you guys who are, you know, far, far away, right? I mean, it's great if you're having a candlelit dinner with your love and you're sitting, you know, 2 feet away and you want your skinny little diamond hoop sparkling. That's when I wear those. But here's where you get something with presence. All right, so let's go back to the wheel, and we're going to get them for less than $500 because that's the lowest I could find was a $4.99. And by the way, they were 10K, but they were this dimension. So it's tough to find. And get them now, and great for gifting. I know it's only September, so I don't harp on that much, but this is TVON. And most of our jewelry is not really gifting, right? This isn't the piece you're buying for your mailman, right? Right? Or your mail woman, your mail person, right? although I have bought jewelry because that's what they expect from me. So, you know, my delivery people are like family members because I see them every single day, multiple people every day because I'm a shopper, I'm an online shopper. So, you know, I get, you know, from my female gals, I get them, you know, stud earrings and whatnot and hoops and things like this. But it's so affordable at under $500 that you don't have to, you know, just say, I'm just going to get a pair for myself. It's a splurge. You can get them for gifts and tuck them away for those holiday occasions, for those birthdays, for anything that just, you know, wants to make a woman feel like a woman. A hoop does it. And you will feel so just, they're on trend as much as they are classic because they're just extra hot right now. And they're $2.99 a pair instead of $4.99, which makes it even better. So just shout them out, yell them out when you got them, and we'll have top of the hour here in about 20 seconds for you. But what a special look, and then I'll put on the white gold for you as well really quickly so you can see what that's all about. Really a great look, but so much shine, so much sheen, always, always a great style. And again, for $2.99, you own them, you get them, you wear them forever. There are very few pieces of jewelry you can really, truly, confidently say you're going to wear like forever. And this is one of them. So $2.99 on the 1-inch hoops, and congratulations if you got them. So just had to bring those out. Hopefully everyone who was disappointed yesterday, you got one last chance on some solid gold here, and here's that white gold for you. Just a look at those from a distance away just to see how the white gold compares there. So beautiful shine, great look, and yes, $299 a pair. We'll give them a 60-second clock. And thank you so much for grabbing those. Aren't they amazing? They're so good. And that's what you want. It's the shine. The bold nature of that tubular style gives you the shine that is so, 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 so important. And that's what you have there. So, and these necklaces are do not miss tomorrow. And don't worry, they're all lengths you're going to love. But you got to be with us here early because they're going to fly tomorrow just like all of our other gold pieces have been doing. So let's go back to our wheel real quick. $2.99 a pair, and thank you so much. That's all I got left today. Tomorrow we'll debut the necklaces, which are those incredible exclusive sparkle link necklaces that it's an exclusive link. We had this made in Italy for you, just for TVON. And let me show those again as a preview here since we just joined a lot of folks hopefully just tuning in here with the top of the hour. Reminder that this necklace with every little movement, because it's got more of a, it's almost like a take on some of you, like the really hot, like very now paperclip link. This is almost a take on that, but it's a little more elegant, right? It's really, but it's not dressy. It's not like an evening gown. This could be on with a hoodie just as much as it can be with a sequin blazer. It really doesn't matter, but I really want you to see and watch as they go further and further and further and further away. Look at that. They just sparkle. I mean, you can see we're totally out of focus, but the gold still is sparkling and gleaming and reflecting. And then it's just, it's that wow. So we're going to have different lengths for you. And guess what? This is not a 16 or 15-inch length. It's longer. Because I know you guys don't like 15, 16-inch lengths. So I brought you the 18, the 20, and the 22, but they're all super, super limited. So be with us tomorrow morning early for those. Just a little heads up because they're crazy limited. All right, back to our wheel we go. Those are our last look at our hoops there. And then did I have a request? Did something come out for a request? Yes. I do have a sapphire to show somebody, so we'll show that next here. And welcome to the show. It's Friday night. Thanks for being with us tonight. Happy weekend. Yes. You got a white gold for David? Thank you, David. All right. What's that? Oh, that's that, David. Shall we? So we're going to start a new season together, David? Are we going to start a new season together? The 2022-2023 season, are we not, is it already, I mean, we can't get down yet, okay? Like, I know it's only game one. I know, I was a little shocked when I got off the air last night, David, I must admit. I was a little surprised. But, you know, can I say, I guess the Bills are going to be good. I guess they are. All right, take a look at this. And who's this request for? It's a sapphire. For Lynn? Hi, Lynn. All right, 7568, thank you for the request. I hope it's just one of many that I'll get tonight because I can make it an all request show. There's nothing more I'd love than just to make this an all request night. Bring out anything from the vault. You name it. We'll bring it on out. But this is really cool. It's a round. So this is a diamond cut sapphire, and I'll come in a little closer for you. It's a 74 point unheated round sapphire. It's that bright cornflower blue. It also has diamonds. They almost like scatter, but they're all set within the gold. So you get this subtle dome styling, really easy to wear, diamonds that are set all the way throughout, and then they go right down the sides, kind of create that little point there. How about a switch? That's a complex mounting, but if you want it in yellow, let me do it for you. You want it in rose? No problem. It is just, let us pay for all that. And how about a big old value on this one? Yes. Of course, yeah. Let me see if I can send out the brain wavelength, see if I can read minds. Here we go, turning it around, turning it around. That's what the inside looks like. So what they do is they get you a little bit of an opening behind those diamonds so you can clean it properly. And then you've got a great look all the way around, and it's a dome finish. It does have fingerprints because it just came out of the vault here, so I haven't polished it up yet. But this is what it looks like on the hand. So really easy. There's almost like a casual, comfortable vibe to it, but it's still giving you flash and a lot of sparkle. There's only one, and it's got a $29.99 price tag. Make it $9.99 instead, and that's a one only unheated stone. Gotta love the fact it's a round. And do you see how it's gleaming from a distance away? Very nice. The fact that it's a round brilliant, that's what can do that. So $9.99 gets it to you. We'll see if it's gone. Should be, probably will be. Hopefully it goes to the requester. Yeah. One in white, one in yellow. You got it. All right, one more in white, one more in yellow gold on the hoops. Congratulations. Okay, so coming up, that one sounds like it's gone, I do believe. We'll check and see who's got it. And then we've got that really special fawn diamond opportunity for you as well. So here we go, on the way. And this is going to be, and Lynn, I hope you like it. If not, let us go back to the drawing board, find something for you. I know we don't have too much in the under $1,000 category in a blue sapphire. There's just not a lot available. That one's gone. Congratulations. Who got it? Oh, we don't even know yet. Fabulous. Okay, so coming up, thank you so much. Well, we'll figure it out and congratulate them. And then real quick here, a look at a heart shape. Look at this. This is great. This is really pretty. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds, heart shape. You gotta like that, right? Just a little heads up, that blue wing black D heart shape is here, and that's a big one, $13.35. Also, have a really big 9 carat. This is a really exquisite cut. We don't see a lot of these. It tends to bring back a lot of memories of a particular emerald cut that was, remember that 38 carat we had once upon a time? Oh, I'll never forget it, and that's why I remember it, because that also had yellow diamonds. So does this. This is an emerald cut as well. Now, we're not going to go quite 38 carats, but it is a 906, and item number on this one is 8051. So we've got all one-of-a-kinds here with the exception of our hoops and a couple of diamond drops. Everything else I'm going to show you tonight looks like a one-of-a-kind. So we do have a pink diamond wheel coming up as well, and then get requests in, because we'd love to hear what you're looking for. We got a lot of pieces, but again, some big markdowns coming your way, marking down everything that's here. But this is a 906 with 42 points in the fabulous baguettes. Those are baguettes, so they're a little different. They look for the world like an emerald cut, don't they? The only difference is the corner. The emerald cut has a cut corner. The baguette has a complete, perfect 90-degree angled corner. So you've got a really, really good look. They match. They really do look great together. And you can see those red flashes coming through. There's one mega value on this one. It's just elegant, right? There's been so many people who want emerald cuts because we have an emerald cut ring, or we like the elegance of that cut overall, or we like the way it shows off the red flashes in such a sophisticated way. But you also have, look at that. Look at your length on it too. Wonderful way to go here. I mean, what do you think of this? Going from top to bottom, side to side, that's going to be just under an inch, about 7/8 there from the top to the bottom. The bail's hidden behind the stack of the baguettes there in the yellow diamonds, and there's only going to be this one, so it's just $39.99 first caller, and you're getting diamond weight that's 42 points, and they're not exactly the same size. You've got just a little variance there, probably about a 25 and a 22, or somewhere 25 and 20, somewhere in that neighborhood on the yellow diamonds. As we go back to the wheel and take a look at that finishing in the under gallery, and of course the bail is big enough for your diamonds by the yard. I always like to point that out because a lot of people ask that question. Will a bail be big enough? Not all of them are. This one would be. So if you have the yellow diamonds by the yard, if you have the white diamonds by the yard, that's going to work as well in a beautiful way. And you got a great look there, right? The sheen, it's the way that everything shines in that, just what you're seeing here as it moves, that bold way when it just light hits the stones. That wouldn't happen if it was an oval or anything else. It's really these cuts, the baguettes and the emerald cuts in particular, that really have that capability of lighting up in that way. So well done. If you get it at $39.99 is the price tag. So yes, a really special opportunity there to get you a really high-end emerald cut, and now of course with the fingerprint, but that's what it looks like from a close-up there. And then I'll just go ahead and spin it around here so you can see it on the neckline, just to give you one more look at that just under an inch length that it gives you there, just to see what that's all about. It's got a really lovely kind of hue to it. You know that's the blue wing, right? You see the red flashes that are there. You can imagine, you know what, this chain also, if you have enhancers at home, the chain will work too. So think about that chain for your enhancers and all of that. So that's going to be a good one tomorrow. But here we go. Back to the wheel, $39.99 on that one. And enjoy if you get it. All right, coming up, we got a big turquoise. Then we have bracelets, earrings, drop earrings, all that good stuff. And a big bicolor tourmaline, my best Paraíba left. They're getting sparse. We don't have too many. We don't have too many big Paraíbas left, but we do have a 253 that's right there. So that's about as clean and pristine as they get. And look what we added, heart-shaped diamonds on the lower half, and then big round brilliants up top there. So that'll be 6497. Just want to remind you, there are some incredible museum pieces that are still here. Some of them, they came out during the Labor Day sale, didn't get a chance actually to show them to you. So get ready for some extremely important discounting, and that's not a stone that should be discounted. 6497 is the number. It's a 253, but there is an amendment on the gold there. There is 18 karat gold that you have there. So really important stone, clarity, color, and size. Sometimes it's a give or take. Almost always, when you get in the 2 karat sizes of Paraíbas, you are going to expect to see a lot of inclusions, dirty, hazy, maybe not as much pop, maybe not as much bright. This stone gives it all. Everything you want in Paraíba. And now, the really crazy, ridiculously low price with 66 points in heart shapes, 52 points in round brilliance. And there is a markdown that is Labor Day. Forgive me, I know it passed. But this is, okay, so this is really major. Yeah. Yeah, the emerald cut, you take it, enjoy it. That was, and if you need, it technically right now was in two-tone gold, just to let them know, but if you absolutely had to, you can change it. I'd recommend it the way it is. Designers know best, right? So well done. Tanzanite pendant is gone as well. And then also, do keep those requests coming, guys, because this is the day to be shopping. Here's the 253. I give stuff away on Fridays. I really do. Here we go with another one, because this is, well, $27,999. And how fantastic is that? To get something for $28,000 in Paraíba world, well, if you're saying, ooh, that seems a little steep. Yeah, because you're used to TVON values, thank goodness, right? We set a new kind of standard, $27,999. It's literally on my bag. It's right there. There's the ring. There's the price. I'm not making it up. But remember why that's a value to start. Like, let's just consider this. Because when I throw out numbers like $60,000 a carat, $70,000 a carat, $80,000 a carat, I have a 10 carat, it's this color. I have a 10 carat sitting at home, it's a 1006, it's a cushion cut square. It is that exact color. I have used that stone to paint rooms in my home because I love the color so much. But I will tell you this, those are wholesaling right now. I'm not saying they're in retail because they're not, but they are pieces that are out in the wholesale world trading from dealer to dealer for over $100,000 a carat. I'm going to go conservative and say 60. So in other words, you could double up our TVON price of old, and you still wouldn't have 1 carat worth covered. How about that? So just to put it in perspective, when somebody says at home, ooh, $27,000, that's a lot of money. It is compared to what we normally see. But when you're in this category of stone, it's different. It's different. And that's really what you need to consider here. This is different. And this is not, and we don't have a lot of big stones anymore. My 16 carats at a museum at the moment. We'll get it back at some point. Yeah. She did. Lola got it? Hi, Lola. Wonderful. In Tennessee, right? That's wonderful. And I know she's amassing quite the Tanzanite collection. So that's the pendant she needed. I'm glad she snagged it. Yes. Did you get the blue sapphire? You were going to let me know. Did you find out who it was? It was? It was Lynn? From where? Oh, you can't look it up? Okay, do it. Yeah, that'd be great. Shout out to Lynn. See, that's how easy a request is. Get the request in, we show it, monkey see, monkey do, right? Yeah. It's not that bad, right? Not that bad. You can do that for me. Okay, so coming up, is this another request? Another Lynn, a different Lynn. Oh boy. Well, don't let that other Lynn talk to Jess, okay? Because that's going to be too much. Let's take a look at this. Here is that beautiful fire. That's the moonstone. We'll get back to the Paraíba. I just want to make sure Lynn doesn't have to wait. So Lynn part 2, 3202 is your number. And this is 129 in the moonstone. I think that's the only moonstone we have right now, Lynn. So that's going to be it. It's going to be limited there. And that's going to be a 129 moonstone oval with the diamond halo and then diamond set within the band as well. And then you've got, take a look at this, all of that gold. That's a large ring. So how do you do a large ring for under $3,000? You got to give it away. It's exactly what we're going to do right now. 129 moonstone, the diamond weight. It can be done in any gold still, although I think there's something to be said about that color. You've got that beautiful kind of blue, turquoise, lavender hue to it, and it's so pretty in the white. I just think, because it does tend to pick up, right? You're going to have that dome. It's a cabochon. So if you see it from the side, if it was yellow gold, for example, you might see a little of that yellow reflecting through it. That's why I would really, really recommend the white gold on this one. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And if you love it, oh my, call me, because that now you see even more of the color. It's trying to create an asterism, but it's not going to fully happen just because that requires rutile needles. That's not going to give that to you. This is instead a really clean, completely transparent stone, and it's so stunning. You see that now, you're seeing it, right? Pinks and blues and purples and aqua tones, lavenders as well. We will get back to the Paraíba, I promise. And this one, is that Lynn? Wonderful. What does she think of this one? I know $29.99, Tony, seems like a little bit more than we're really apt to do on a Friday, so here's what I'll do instead. If you'd like it, Lynn, we'll make it $9.99. Yeah, just a $2,000 savings. Pick your gold and your size, and then we'll go right back to that Paraíba. Just always like to get to those requests right on the spot, just in case you got to go. You know, that one's gone. Congratulations and enjoy. Here's that Paraíba yet again. So as we were saying, this will be at number 6497. There's a big Labor Day holdover here. It's our sale. It's going extra. It's no longer $27,999. It's actually better than that. So you've got 6497. I know we're returning to it because I didn't get to complete my discounting because we left it at 28. We're going to do better than that. So a really special stone, ultimate clarity here, and the glow that goes all the way through. But there really is nothing else like this, even when you're dealing with dealers and going to buy the stone loose and get it on its own. And think about then, you got to set it, right? You got to set it. You got to pay extra for that. And remember with this one, 5 different heart-shaped diamonds, rounds the rest of the way. That's going to be well over a carat in diamonds. And when I tell you this will go, it'll go. There's no doubt. Because instead of being $20,000 or $10,000, wait a minute, that's not supposed to happen. It is tonight, it's $9,999. And that'll be the way we roll with the 253 Paraíba. The one to own, the one to get, the fabulous clarity. Here's what it looks like also on the inside and on the hand. I mean, really, that's a viewpoint we have to see. Because in other times, you might just like enclose it, disguise it, not show it. You know what that does? It shows you the clarity. If there was something hidden behind a facet, you would see it from this angle, no doubt about it. And look at how clean it is from the inside, where there are no real facets to hide. So if you're thinking, oh, that looks good, but I wonder if it's really that clean, that's why it's a $28,000 piece. But then to bring it down to $9,999 makes a Paraíba dream come true. And that's what we're about, because these are really tough to find and getting tougher by the day. They're more and more limited every time you turn around. So for those people that sit back and say, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, I'm going to wait, it's getting tougher to even have access, Tony. There we go. All right, so $99.99. And here we go. Last call on that one. And again, that big, big yellow diamond. Don't forget about the princess cut we showed you early on tonight. That's going to go before the show wraps up. We have a very striking emerald. It's been fun to bring bigger emeralds and mark those down. Really appreciate being able to do that on especially the bigger sizes. We're going to show you another one of those right now. We got a 202, but that is the Paraíba to own. And again, for those of you that say, I don't see them anymore at TVON, and they used to have one a day. We did. There was a time in an era where I would actually have wheels of Paraíbas. Those days are so long gone. What we have in our vaults, and again, we're not hiding anything from you. We're not keeping anything from you. We do. You know, Mother Nature has been a little bit stingy with these types of stones to the point where they are mined out. 3 sources ever in the world, all completely done and shut down. There is no trace, no remnants, no nothing. That is why you see the prices accelerate the way they do. When there's nothing else and no possibility of new material entering the marketplace, think about that, right? If what's out there is out there, it's what we call finite, right? There's a finite limited capability because barring a new discovery, which is always a remote possibility, right? Always a possibility. And we'd be the first ones to let you know if a new mine gets discovered and they start mining, that would be very exciting. It wouldn't really devalue the stone much, to be quite honest with you, because it's not just the fact that it's mined out. It's the fact of what makes it up, what makes it special, what delivers that color, what makes it that neon blue-green is the copper manganese content that happens just in those few sources in the world in those very limited opportunities, and that's what makes it special. Then add to that the fact that it's mined out. All of that, that's what creates rarity. That's what creates the rarest gems in the world when you think about that. That's why we've seen even valuable fancy diamonds go up, because when one mine closes, and it's a major mine like the Argyle did back in 2020, that really does take an already valuable stone, much like Paraíba, and accelerates the pricing that much faster. So I'm not an investment advisor. I don't work for Merrill Lynch or Goldman Sachs or anything like that. But my goodness, Paraíba's quicker, sooner rather than later is actually going to be a better value for you. And here I am taking a Labor Day discount that just didn't get into a Labor Day show because we only had 4 days of the event. And now it's here for you at $99.99. And I'm a Paraíba collector. I got lucky. I was collecting them back in 2004, in 2005, in 2006, when they weren't inexpensive, but they weren't where they are now. They weren't where they are going to be 10 years from now. And that's the beauty of it. But at TVON, we say, not too late, but there's only a few here in our inventory, and we are known for bringing more than anybody else. So more selection, more quality. And someday, I've said to our gem department, I've said, someday I'm going to have to bring out the stones that are in the vault that we won't show you, because it really reflects what Paraíba really looks like typically, which is very included material. We talk about it being type 3 and included, but we don't usually get to see it. And there's an appreciation for stones like this when you see what it typically looks like, and you realize how cloudy and dingy and included this material usually is. And by the way, it's still really expensive when you get that material. And to add those heart shapes, maybe that's symbolic, 5 heart shapes there at the base, then the big round brilliance filling in the halo. What a special piece that is, because the diamonds are worth an immense amount as well. We're just really highlighting that Paraíba. So that's one to own. Let's talk about what's next here, because we have a lot of special pieces to get to. I do have the big heart shape. This was just here on a wheel the other day. Discovered something. It was my last parts of Wednesday night. We had a 1.5 carat wheel. You might remember this one if you were with me in the later portion of a Wednesday night. It was actually still that 1.5 carat heart shape, but 8094 is actually coming back out tonight because there was so much interest, and some of you after the fact asking if it's still around, is it still here, can you do better? So what we had on a wheel was a big discount. This one is very special because it's a heart shape. In the 1.5 carat stones we've had, very few have been anything but an oval or a cushion. So to get something as extremely rare as a 1.5 carat heart shape is an extra level. I'm mentioning it now because in about, let's say 9 minutes at the bottom of this hour, when it turns 8:30 out here on the West Coast and 11:30 East, we're gonna bring this back on out. And for those of you that did see it, with the carat 16 in diamonds as the halo and the double row on the sides, for those of you that did see it marked down on a wheel on Wednesday night, or if you didn't, we are ready to make sure that this gets a home tonight. And we'll be doing that in 8 minutes from right now. So just, be with us 8 minutes. From now, if you're thinking about a heart shape, what a great gift this would be. Think of anniversaries, birthdays, anytime you want to show somebody your love, this would be the way to do it in diamond form. And of course, that's a natural fancy yellow diamond. There's the finishing, and there are your side double rows. And you've got that very, very large halo as well. So a carat 16 in diamonds, and that's going to be coming up. And I'm only making you wait 8 minutes, okay? So not like an hour and a half. You have 8 more minutes till we bring that out, because that was on a wheel. It was a $19,999 ring. It was on a wheel the other night. We're going to make sure that this one gets a home because the response has been tremendous, but it's still here. So we want to make sure we can do any extra little special discounting we need to do on this Friday to make it yours. And speaking of making it yours, how about a fawn diamond really quickly here, a 56 pointer. Very few fawn diamonds left at all. Here is I'm going to just call it, this is a champagne diamond, truth be told. That is no pink at all. So, the computers make up these descriptions, and sometimes computers aren't necessarily always better than humans, because when it comes to really looking at nuanced diamonds, we need to tell you that's a total champagne. 5782 rather. It's a 56 point cushion cut square VS champagne. diamond. Doesn't quite go to cognac, but it doesn't have enough pink to be a fawn. So it's a real classic neutral stone, but it is still a natural stone that doesn't receive any treatment whatsoever. It's got 88 points in diamonds, and it's our only one. So the $39.99 piece gets to go way down for you. 5782. It should come up. I think it's been here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 discounts on it. So I think it's been on the air before. I hope so. Yes, good. Because that just makes it easy, because then we know it, right? We've seen it. We recognize it. We go, oh, yeah, that's the one I kind of was intrigued by. Well, now it gets its rock bottom price, $39.99, where it all started. Not too bad, right? But $29.99 it went to, $19.99, and then it just, the discounts got a little less steep, every one of them, because there have been so many. So when you're already from it's a $4,000 ring, and then you already go half off, you kind of have to slow your roll on the discounting. You kind of have to take it a little easy, because we're already losing money at $19.99. But instead of $39.99 where it started, this is when you recognize, because it's been up at least 10 times. That's how many discounts I have on the bag. So you know we're going to take it even lower. And make no mistake about it, last call on pieces here tonight, right? This is where we kind of we should call it Last Call Friday. I mean, it really is, you know, because at the club, they probably have around 2 a.m. every morning, they've got last call. That's kind of like what this is, 3 hours of last call on our jewelry, right? Take your last chance, get your last favorite pieces, request what you want to see. But here's how we make a fancy champagne, all natural, looks like a round. It's technically a square cushion. And we're going to get it for less than $19, $18, $17, $16, $15, or $14.99. The 88-point diamond mounting alone needs to be more than that. And we're not doing 14 or even, watch this. I'm going to make it $13.99 first caller, and you get everything there, including a gold color change if you want to. So if yellow is not perfection for you, say TVON, jump. Make it in white. Make it in rose. We'll do it. So $13.99, and it's yours. And we'll see who's got it, because we got 2 people talking about it already. And then we are literally 5 minutes away now. Well, 4.5 technically from the heart shape. We're bringing it on out, and we're going to give that one a great home. Think about gifting. Giving you a little heads up on that one so nobody misses it. Plus a big tanzanite. A big tanzanite with exotics. We're putting together some really unusual combinations. Let's try this on here for you again. Just show you what it looks like from a distance on the hand. You can see what a big piece it is, but classic. Keeping it very classic here to enjoy the bigger double halo, all bigger round brilliance that you have. Single row of diamonds down the shoulders there. Oh yeah, any gold you need. Let's see who's got it at $13.99. There's our last call, last chance. Big champagne diamond, love that one. Great way to get a fancy color that's all natural and so well done. And then do not forget, we got the hoops. They're still going out. I hear hoops going out left and right here. So grab those 1-inch hoops for $2.99 that we just have a couple pairs remaining. One pink diamond, shall we? There is a pink diamond. It's a 26-pointer. Got one, and it's certified. So it's kind of, we're getting down to the last few that we have that are certified still. And then we have pink diamonds also on a wheel. If you're not needing a cert, we'll get you down to a smaller size, make the most affordable individual pink diamonds we have available to you. Paraíba still verifying. And then, this is the cleanest emerald that I have here in stock. Looked at them today. Looked at our emerald inventory. There are no more than 15 pieces here in finished jewelry. We're about to show you an emerald and an oval. The question was posed last night, had an emerald, cut emerald. So we said, why is it so light? And I think what they meant was there was this glow that was coming off of this 3-carat that I had last night that was just so bright. When it was exposed to any kind of light, it lit up. It lit up. And why we don't see that traditionally, think about this. When you've got emeralds that are so fantastically rare, but they're, with that rarity, carry with them opacity. They're usually included, and people say all the time, why are they so expensive if they're so included? That's the nature of the stone. And so it's kind of like our Paraíbas. We get very accustomed to seeing just the creme de la creme. We only bring out the top material here. When you see this stone, you might think at first you're watching one of those other channels that shows you lab-grown, man-made stones. You might think you're looking at glass. This is natural Colombian emerald. It is the rarity of rarities, and with it, clarity with that rarity, because clarity is rarity in emeralds. That's one of the big discerning factors. And truth be told, you can get a darker color sometimes with more inclusions because the inclusions are giving it a deeper, darker color. When you get spot on perfect color and it's clean, like you got to stop what you're doing and look at this stone. And if you're an emerald hater, like if you go, yeah, they're just not for me, because you don't like inclusions or you don't like included stones, or maybe you've just not seen a good one, I would ask you to really just look at this stone. Just take a look at it and see, I will contend, because I've seen them all, looked at them all today, cleanest one we have in jewelry set up here. And that includes Zambian stones. That includes other Colombians that are smaller and larger. And look at this gem that we are seeing here. And you know what I always say, this design, this look, this close-up is designed to show you absolutely everything. This is like we're in person, across from each other, and I hand you a jeweler's loupe and I say, look at it. That's the viewpoint you're getting. It's 7577 is the item number. Going with this 202 and all its clarity is a bridge mounting that is the most diamonds we do in a bridge, 136 as far as our standard bridges that aren't custom made and all that. This is a 136 diamond weight. That's 4 rows underneath, 1 row top, 1 row bottom, and the glow that is beyond. Watch that. There's the clarity. There's the clarity. I'm asking you and inviting you to look through the stone, through the sides, through the profile. See what's happening. Watch this on the hand, because it gets better. Go, no, we're going further away. How could it get better? It gets better. And that's what I always say. Judge what it looks like from afar, from a distance. Look at that. Okay, it's not a diamond cut stone, but it looks like a diamond cut flipping round, doesn't it? Because of the flashing it's doing. That is so rare. We talk about a glow, but for it to actually like flash like what you're seeing there, like little starlights, little flashes of a beautiful effect coming from within, that doesn't happen in emeralds. This is the stone to own. Oval, bridge, yellow gold right now. Change it if you want. $78.99 set done price. I'm doing better. We're pushing value to the limits here tonight. Do we have anyone thinking about it already? Because come on in early. You see how quickly things are going here in this last, I would say 30, 40 minutes. Things are really, really flying. So come on down. Look at the inside. That's why I'm saying on this one, please size up a half a size, because you saw how wide the band at the back is. You want to make sure it's comfortable. Nothing worse than having to, anticipate it, wait it, it arrives, you open the box, and you go, oh, it doesn't fit. I don't want that to happen. I want you to slide it on, and it's perfect from the moment you get it. So let's just say half size up from your normal so it fits. And are you ready? Yeah. A what size? Inches? Yeah, so they want like a measurement, but in inches, not millimeters, right? You got it. Well, for the stone alone, tell you what I'll do. I'll put it on my hand again. I'll put the ruler next to it, because I'm assuming they mean first up and down, right? So right about there is where we're at. So I would say the stone, we're looking at about 3/8 of an inch, just under a half. That would be top to bottom, north to south. If you need the width-wise, I got to tell you, I'm in a little bowl here. This ruler doesn't really fit this way very well, but I'm going to try nonetheless. Somehow, some way, I might break my ruler. That's okay. This one's not going to work this way. I might have to do upside down here, and that will still do the trick. It's just more like a 1/4 of an inch there, side to side, width-wise. Now, if you need millimeters, that's how we measure gemstones typically, with a millimeter gauge, but not everybody's familiar with millimeters, so always can do it either way for you. But there is a bigger value than $78.99, and it's verifying already. And that's the way you get in on these deals. You call early. Watch this. First caller, and yep, we got the yellow diamond coming. I just got carried away with this emerald, and you can hopefully understand why, because it's that good. But I'm blowing it out right now, and it's less than 7 and less than 6, and somehow it's less than $5,000 because I'm just winging it. $49.99, it's not. Better value than that. It's not. You can't buy a 2 carat for this price. Look at your buying guides. They quote $30,000 a carat. That's per carat. That's a $60,000 stone, and I'm using an old buying guide. I haven't bought one in years. I'm just using my old one. That way I'm conservative with my prices. It's not 49 or 48 or 47. I'm just going to keep on going till it sells, because you know a value when you see one. I can't even hide a value from you. This is not even 47 or 46.99. I'm blowing it out for $4,599, and you're looking at our best. Clarity wise, I could certainly get you smaller and larger stones, a little bit one way and a little the other way, but clarity does not top where this clarity in this stone is. So take it if you really are a stickler about that clarity, which is always the toughest hurdle to actually clear. I mean, it really is. That's the biggest challenge you have with an emerald. You can get big sizes and they're opaque. You can get small sizes and they're maybe clean, but how do you get it all? And that's where the challenge really lies with an emerald. So tougher to do. We got the value hanging out, and we're bringing out the yellow diamond. And I'm 3 minutes behind, so forgive me, because I had to show you that emerald. And I really just can't say enough about what you're seeing here. And that's not even, look at that. That's the pop when you see it right there, directly to your eye level there. That is a screaming stone. Beautiful color, complete clarity, the best of the best, $45.99, and it's verifying. Let's get to it. The yellow diamond. So this came out to play the other night, just about 48 hours ago. And yet, a lot of interest, but it didn't go. So here we are, 8094 coming up. This is going to be the 18 karat gold mounting first. So you know we made it special by amping up your gold level there. 18K, it's a higher purity. Then you get your 1.5 carat exactly, heart-shaped fancy yellow. Then you have a carat 16 in the diamonds. That would be the white diamonds. And that's not a total, that's just a total in the white. So you got to add it all together. So it's 2, 6, 6 in diamond weight in total. And you are looking at a VS yellow diamond heart-shaped stone, the rarest. It was on a wheel the other night with a cushion and with an oval. And you know what's funny? This is the rarer cut by far beyond a cushion or an oval, by far. Now, I'm not saying that just means you're going to love it. You got to love a heart shape, right? Don't buy it because you just, see a great value. But if you already are thinking heart shape, if that is something you enjoy and love, I think the greatest gift idea you can give would be a heart-shaped gem, and a diamond even better, right? We see heart-shaped gemstones every so often. We'll see a tanzanite, we'll see a sapphire, we'll see a mandarin. I've got a mandarin here tonight, actually. But a yellow diamond, talk about adding rarity to rarity, so many different ways. Now, if you were with me, again, I'm not going to tell you that I just had it $19,999. It did, for the record, it started there. And you can see it right there. $19,999 is where it started. However, it was on a wheel, designed to get them all out. But, sometimes requests come in. I got to it at the very end of the night. Not everybody's with us on a late night Wednesday. So here's what I'm doing instead. We had this on a wheel, and you know what, if you saw it, it was $59.99, or was it $58.88? It was $58.88, right? I think I went even lower than I was supposed to. How about this? Because there was so much interest since then, in the 47 hours or so that have passed since, we're going to do something wild and hard to pass up a value like that, where if you wanted to just grab it now and you're already thinking about it, you can call me right now and take it for $58.88, or I can entice you. I can get you a better value to make sure that on this Friday night, it goes without question. So we have one way we can do this, because that is the lowest price I can put on the air is the $58.88. It wasn't even supposed to be $58.88. It was supposed to be $59.99. And I may be totally wrong, but I think I had them for $58.88. I believe I did. I might be wrong on that. It's been a, crazy couple of days. So here's what we're going to do. We're getting this out the door tonight to somebody. I don't know who, but somebody. And the first step is phoning us, because this is going to go on the auction block, and it's not going to be $5,800 to start, which is, anytime we can save you on the best price, I think we got a good thing going. But it's not going to be 58 or 57 or 56. This is how we just ensure. I got emails, we got calls, we got messages. A lot of people saying, is that heart shape still available? I'm thinking about it. Can we bring it out again? Can we show it again? Can we talk about it, right? I'm sure there was probably somebody who made an offer that said, can you just do $5,800 even? Here's what we're doing instead. Better deal tonight, $5,500, because it's up for auction. And remember, it's a light audience night. We don't have all of our viewership on Fridays. It's the day of the week of all of our 6 shows that we have the least viewership. So this is where it's going to be a low competition auction, I can guarantee you that, because it's at 55. We're going to get it at home. That's all we're looking to do. For those of you that were thinking about it, interested, curious, wanting to know or see it again, here it is. And for $5,500, and watch this on the hand because we want to show it that way as well. Let's take a look at this and get it gone, because 55, and this is what you're getting. All of this look, this wow factor. What do you think of this on? So pretty. Just could admire it for a moment. Just really unusual and rare, very unique. And no open at 55. Let's give it 60 seconds, Tony, and then I'll bow out. I will leave it. But that is just that little extra push, that little extra kick to try and make a miracle happen in a 150. And then you get the 116 and all bigger diamonds around it as well. Everything happening right there for 55 to get it started. That's how you do it. Just a better value. You asked, here it is. Pink diamond is here. We got a 26-pointer. It's more money. 26-point pink. I kid you not, guys, I have a 26-point pink diamond. More money than where this auction is starting on a 1.5 carat yellow, heart shape. 1.5 carat versus 26 points. Truly, it's right here. I have this one for $12,999. There it is. This is a pink diamond, and it's gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but it's a 26-point purple pink. More money. By a ways. And you know what? The whole clock is surpassed here, and we don't have an open on this one, and I still have my emerald here, so you know what? We got to talk. Here's what I'm going to do. We could carry on, but I'm looking at pink diamond wheels. We've got all that coming up in the next hour and 20 minutes that we have, but we have to make sure this goes. Have to. Have to. And so let's do the impossible, because we got a Friday, so anything goes. And so instead of 55 or 54 or 53, and the investors that are out there, my resellers that are out there, my diamond, the people that have established themselves in the diamond business, if that's your deal, that's your game, that's your livelihood, that's your business, you're dialing in. $5,300, you can't buy it. Can't do it, can't make the mounting. Forget about the yellow diamond for a second. Think about the white diamond mounting. Sure, I could pump them out hundreds at a time. They're not that rare to do white diamonds, but you have a big diamond weight. You have a lot going on in that diamond mounting that alone should be more than $5,300 anywhere else you're shopping. And we got the 1.5 carat yellow for free right now. So here's what I'm asking. Should we do 53 or 52? Or should we do 51? Or should we just go all out and really, really just push this one to somebody's house here? And you know what? You still got a money back guarantee with an auction. So if you're a first timer, I know we had first timers the other day buying up all of our other yellow diamonds. There was a lot of talk, and guess what? They were first time shoppers. Why? Because they've been shopping somewhere else where diamonds like this cost $80,000 and $90,000. And that's not even a highfalutin designer retailer with a big storefront on Rodeo Drive. That's another shopping area on television. So think about what we can do. And for those questions, because I get it, when you're new to TVON, you say that's too good to be true, and I know better in jewelry. And you know what? Maybe that's what you've experienced before, because you found out, oops, that stone was actually a man-made stone. I thought it sounded like a stone, but it wasn't. And that's not what we do. And we're not even bringing you a heat-treated diamond. We're bringing to you the real deal, an all-natural, fancy yellow, and we're not starting at 51 apparently because we have no open, so let's do it. $5,000 to start, and then a $25 increment on top of that, just in case we get the open and we got a lot of people coming in, because we should, and we'll start at 5. And no, it cannot go lower, because that is absolute rock bottom to get essentially these days a 1 carat. But there's a big difference in a carat and a 1.5, and we're in that upper echelon territory. So let's get it started. And we hopefully will have, because again, the design is one of those that you could pay more for the white diamonds and the white gold. You've got the yellow diamond in the middle, which is the high value construction piece of the whole thing here. You've got solid 18K, and we have no open yet. So it's 60 seconds, and then we see where it plays out. But it's crucial to get in first, right? Take a look at this. And our last call, 60 seconds to get it started and see where it goes, because giving away jewelry is something to be a part of. And that's the same exact ring that 48 hours ago was sitting on a wheel for either $58.88 or $59.99. I honestly would have to look to remember. But that's a nice extra savings when you've got a stone that's going up, not down, and should be more, not less. And yet here it is for a $5,000 to start open where, my goodness, all the brilliance, it's a VS quality on top of that. It's a true, pure, all natural, out of the ground yellow. It's got that brilliant cut heart shape that is so rare to get. And then all the finishing of that 18 karat gold on the inside. No open, 20 seconds. We'll make it official here. And that is the one to get. If you love a heart shape, or if you know there's that anniversary lingering and you're thinking, I'll get her flowers, I'll get her candy, I'll take her out to dinner. That's all lovely and well too. And we, oh, you know, nothing like it, right? Appreciate that, love that. That's always something that's well received. But there is something about the everlasting nature, the fact that every single day of her life, she's wearing that ring. Maybe that's going to be the new wedding set, right? Maybe that's going to be the one that replaces that solitaire that was purchased so many years ago that, you know, maybe wasn't that big or maybe wasn't that great a quality. And now we're ready for something special. So it's here, we're moving. Let's get to our diamond drops. One of my favorites here, and it's that season where we might think one day we might get out of workout clothes, right? Might get out of yoga pants, we might get out of workout wear, and we might dress up and go somewhere to an event. And if that's the case, you want the jewelry to match, because nothing can really nothing can really elevate an outfit or an ensemble like a piece of jewelry, and nothing can really honestly take away from that perfect head to toe look if the jewelry's not right. And there is, I know that's really, again, these are like those true icing on the cake moments of when you put together as a woman your look, right? And when women who care about their appearance, who really want to look put together, who put effort into their own style, is something that's recognized, right? And not every man, woman, or child has that desire or ability. And so when a woman does that, it's really recognized, and it's, I think, appreciated by, you know, everybody, whether it's a close dear family member or whether it's a perfect stranger that you meet when you're out and about, is that really beautiful, elegant kind of head to toe look. And yet a style that I think sometimes big of, like, you know, years ago it was all about like a big chandelier earring and these huge, like, you know, down to your you know, your shoulder kind of look here. This is not what we're going for anymore, but that elegance of elevating the basic stud, the basic hoop, is really, I think, a great chance to pick it up if there's a great value. And this is the earring that I always recommend for those types of occasions, where if you really want to be head to toe flawless and you don't want to wear the same earring you're wearing to the gym and to the grocery store and to work and to, you know, the basic functions we do, the banal activities that we do every day, and you want to just look and feel like $1 million, this is an earring to do it. It's item number 370. And that's going to be our stiletto drop that graduates in size from smaller to larger. It's, as you see here, in all 3 gold colors, available, ready to go. 87 points in diamonds. I just think now more than ever, and you've probably, if you've watched our show before, you've probably seen these. You've probably seen them before. You probably know these earrings. Some of you may own them as well. But for those of you that are new, or now you're thinking, well, I've seen them, but I never thought I had a need. But now I've got, I look at my calendar, my day book, I've got that, you know, party coming up and holidays and family get-togethers, and now I'm going to be going and doing things. I want to have that fabulous fine jewelry and leave it to TVON to make it affordable enough to do so. So it's not this, like, you know, cancel all the kids' college tuitions and buy a pair of earrings. It's not like that. We're not asking for a $35,000 investment. We're giving you that great value so that you can have this style, which is, let me show you from a distance here, the great length here of 1.75 inches, which sure, maybe a little longer than some of the earrings we do, but isn't that kind of the intention here, is to have something a little different, a departure from the everyday? And there you can see 1.75 inches from top to bottom. It's a lever back behind, so you're going to get, for a pierced ear style, you've got that 1.75 inch drop there, you see, and white gold. That's actually the yellow gold that I'm holding there. You don't see much of the gold until you actually see it from the side, and that's how well constructed and how large the diamonds are individually. But we have all 3 gold colors for you. It is a really, really beautifully constructed, you know what it is? The exact same style we see. The setting style is the exact same as our diamond tennis bracelet. It is the exact same. The way that all, not the lever back, but everything dropping beneath that is the same way we construct our diamond collars, the same way we put together our tennis bracelets, so that you have this really enduring, secure setting style. Here's what they look like on. That again is the yellow gold that I have on for you. So you can see how they just drop in that straight line right on down to give you that flattering style. Really beautiful. And how about this? A really great value if you want them. That's the yellow. Again, doesn't really look any different in the white, the yellow, or the rose until you actually look at the total profile. That's the only way you really recognize what gold they're in, because that's where the diamonds are reigning supreme. That's what shows up. That's what everyone sees. And they're $999 instead of $2,500. So get them while they're here. Last call on that big value. Let's go back close up, show you all three gold colors. We've got the camera a little bit above where they are. So what happens is, thank you. So we've got, oh, bigger emeralds. Who wanted bigger emeralds than the two? Betty. Betty wanted to see some bigger ones. We have a 373 and we have a 402. And those will be, and actually there is a 598 or 593 as well, Betty, if you want to go that big. It's an oval. So let's show you some emeralds coming up next. But of course, last call on the diamond earrings. Got to get them. Got to have them. Got to get them. Got to own them. If you need something that just is a little bit of that extra piece. I think it's still in that classic realm, but just again, stud, hoop, drop. I think every woman in their earring collection, those are the three categories you got to have covered. Stud, hoop, drop. The stud and the hoop, every day. You can wear them everywhere. But this is the kind of earring that you want to wear when you're feeling a little elevated. All right, so coming up, a couple more emeralds to look at. So the 202 was what we showed you a few minutes ago. We do have a couple of exceptional, even bigger stones here, and we'll start with the 373, which actually is certified. And I'm going to stick with a couple of really important Colombian emeralds here. And then we're going to show you the big emerald cut. Well, look at this. Here's, oh, look at this emerald cut. Wow. Okay, so really fine to the point where we added yellow diamonds around it. And then since we're doing a comparison, I want to show you here. Maybe you'll be able to kind of instantly narrow it down, Betty, for us. But that's going to be the emerald cut square with the yellow diamonds. And there is our oval. That's the oval with the white diamonds. And oh, do you have a few of those there? Give us a call if you want to start the heart-shaped yellow diamond. We're here to talk about that. I realize not, everybody's here with us all of Friday. So appreciate whenever you can stop in and however long you can stay. But those are two of our emeralds that are a little bit larger. I do also have a dome setting style. It's got a nearly 6 carat. Betty, if you're thinking about it, I'm sure we can bring that out for you as well. And that dome style is going to have the diamonds all the way leading up and then a big oval in the center. But here are some more cocktail rings for you, and that's going to be item number 0713 first, right over here. This one does have a GRS cert to go with it as well, and that's going to be what you see here. So GRS cert, as we take a look at this really quickly, this goes with the emerald cut on the left, and there's the cert. Now let me show you here. Again, only have so much room, but there's the GRS, which is Gem Research Swiss Lab. This is the report here for the emerald. It's one faceted square emerald. There's the photograph set and basically adhered to this hologram. 373, there are your dimensions, basically. I mean, as close to square as you can really get, 9.5 by 9.3, and then octagonal square, and then you've got the green color. They talk about basically anything in emeralds. What we do instead of emerald treatments, so it's really usually, you see a lot of stones out there that are basically like, instead of just a heating like most stones get, some are very highly oiled. This is, again, insignificant, so they don't ever say never, but because if they weren't standing there, they're not sure. But when you're talking about, every test they can do, there's no real, again, significant kind of emerald oiling, which is rare. And then it's Colombia is the origin here. This is their little sleeve here, so I'll just pop that out if I can, show you that that's the origin is Colombia, and that's going to be, of course, our gemological cert going with the left side you see there on the wheel. The oval does not have a cert, but you can see how the oval color kind of plays differently, and that's why we added the white diamonds around the oval there. That'll be item number 6604 on the oval, and that's a 402, so gives you a little bit bigger size. White diamonds, mostly baguettes around it, so you've got your choice of, and let me know, Betty, if either of those are piquing your interest, or if anybody, obviously with requests, we might just bring out Betty's request, and it turns out to be the perfect piece for somebody else. So you can always call me. You don't need to be the requester to call in and ask. This is only going to be in white gold and yellow gold, just the way you see them. So only white gold on the oval, only yellow on the square emerald cut. But Betty, we'd like to hear from you. And of course, this is probably where this all started, was when she saw the 202 oval, which again is in the bridge, which will be the most affordable option, which is right there. And price-wise, I know that's probably what she's thinking about too. That was only $45.99. These are obviously extreme examples of emerald, because just like diamonds, when they get up to bigger sizes, they get oh so much more rare. If we had a lot of 3 carats and 4 carats, we'd bring them out all the time, but we don't. Mother Nature doesn't. These are going to be the same price tag. Today, the same exact price. So no matter which one you prefer, I'm bringing them down, which means you can even get a 402 for the same price as a 373. But the 373 has yellow diamonds instead of white diamonds. Your choice of $4,599 is the price on the oval. So that's not the price on those. That was the price on the oval that we already had. Just wanted to show you because I think that's where this started. She said, I like the oval, but I'd like something bigger. Here they are. These prices are vastly different because of the elevation to the carat weight and the fact that nobody's called in with that price tag up there. That's obviously telling because on a normal day, you'd probably have a few backed up calls going now. I'll take it. They're a little different price tag because of the extreme diamond weight. These are the bigger sizes we have. Again, I have one that's just under 6 carats as well. But the bottom line is this. I'm making these really, really, really well priced. $64,000 where the oval started, $87,000 where the emerald cut started. So they've got some bigger price tags. They're more significant because of their size. Let's bring them down to the lowest price they can possibly be, and then we'll just let our requester or anybody else know if they are thinking about them, love them. It's just really, we talk about this a lot, but if you don't have a buying guide, you're probably going, what's this buying guide? I can send you the link. I'll put it on Facebook page somewhere. If you need the buying guide that we always refer to, that's the one that we talk about topping out at 4 carats. Emeralds in the buying guide don't go any larger than 4 carats. They stop pricing them. That is a testament to how rare emeralds are in big sizes, chromium rich. No matter what stone is colored by chromium, you don't get big sizes very often. That's why. A lot of people say, but I see 12 karat tanzanites all the time. So what's the big deal with a 4 karat emerald? It's a different stone. And the way these are colored through Mother Nature are chromium. Chromium itself is that growth inhibitor. So that's why. Chromium also, it's the same element we see in rubies. It's the same element we see in pink sapphires. Think about that. Do you ever see big rubies? We really don't see much that goes over 3 carats in rubies. So that's why. The chromium element, it's a wonder what it does to the color, but it inhibits the growth of the crystal in nature. So you just don't see big sizes. So that's what makes these rare. They're not $87,000. It's not $64,000. Those are my two prices as they stood. We're bringing them down to $14,999 a piece, whichever one you'd like. So the same price, no matter which one you prefer. And that's going to do it on our big emeralds. And then we do have one that goes a little lower than this. So Betty, you'll have to talk to me. We have a 6 carat that goes to 10 grand. I know that. It's an oval. And it's got about 2.5 carats in diamonds. It's like 2 1/3, 229, I think it is. So if you want to see that one, I do have a 6 carat, or maybe just somebody could be kind enough to bring that out because that's the one I think for value-wise is probably your best bet. There's a 6 carat oval. It's got a lot of diamond weight, more so than either of these, and it's even less by about $5,000. So we can bring that out too for you, Betty, if you'd like to be in that $10,000 range and get an even larger stone. You can go there because either of these $15,000 a piece on either one you like, but we'll try to bring out that big oval because that's going to be our largest one here is the just under 6 carat. That'll give you another 2 carats above either of those. So that might be even more intriguing to get that kind of value story going, and then we'll bring out that pink diamond, and we got a pink diamond wheel. Let's bring them out for our last couple of minutes of this hour. 3 pink diamonds, only 3. Big stones, big enough to be individual settings in these rings. And then, Betty, will you let me know if you'd like to see the oval, or maybe we'll just bring it on out, right? Why not? It's an emerald night. Got a lot of good emeralds here. Those are some of our best, but there is a 6 carat that's really, really nice, too, that I'm a big fan of if you like a dome setting style. Now, we're going to talk pink diamonds here just for a brief few moments because, boy, oh, boy, did we have a lot of big values happening. I don't know why or when exactly we decided to just put every pink diamond we have on sale, but it's been happening. And that's important to remember because nobody else is discounting pink diamonds. I might just put that marquise in the middle here because that's kind of, it's got a little more interest in the way that's set. First of all, really rare cut there on the marquise. Then we have a pear shape and a cushion cut for you as well. So 3 great options, pear, marquise, and cushion. And then we'll walk you through these sizes. But this will be the only way we can get you a bigger individual size without being an extremely expensive price tag. Everything else I'll have is going to be a smaller pavé that totals maybe a larger carat weight. Like we had one earlier. We had a carat diamond ring. It had pink and white diamonds, about 50-50 there. So that was one thing, but that was a lot of little pavé. This is where you're still getting a remarkably rare stone in that you've got a significant size center and then diamonds building around that. So it's our trio, only these 3. Let me know because you might have a preference on the cushion or the marquise or that fabulous, I mean, you got to love the pear shape too. and they all tend to look a little bigger than they even weigh. We'll bring out the purple pink as well that does have a cert. These do not. So again, just gives you more affordability opportunity as well when they don't have that GIA cert. Take a look. Let's get them out the door. Only what's there. I would recommend dialing in really early because we have not seen this happen on diamonds yet in that pink variety. Here are your carat weights. It's in 11 and an 11 if you're looking at the cushion cut right there, or the marquise. So we're working our way up as we go across the table here. 11 points, but the pear shape is the largest. That'll be the 15-pointer right there. Call me early if you want that 15-pointer. You know there's going to be a lot of people paying attention to that largest carat weight there. Then you think about the diamonds that go around it, because we have not just a center stone in a plastic bag or in a little box. These are beautifully set. Actually, our marquise is in 18K right there. The rest are 14. So 18 karat two-tone, 14 karat two-tone on the sides. So you've got some symmetry there, and each one is going to bring you pink diamonds as their accents first. As addition to that center, you get the halos of the pink diamonds, then you get the white diamonds around that. This is the big question. Which one do you love? Call early. You might be expecting $49.99 because you've seen those prices before. We're doing a lot better. It's Friday. We have our last hour upon us here. We're giving stuff away as quickly as we can. It's not $49.39 or even $29.99. It's time to get the pink diamonds out the door. I think what we have decided to do essentially is there comes a point in time where you know you can't get new ones. We've been trying for about 8 months behind the scenes to acquire new. We can't do it for the price that you're used to. So at this point in time, we're looking to maybe in probably late September to say that we're completely sold out of our pink diamonds, and we'll really focus on our yellows, our fawns that are remaining. But at this point, by the end of this year, this calendar year here in just a few months, it could be that every single fancy diamond from our inventory is gone and sold. And that is no joke. It's so common for a lot of people to wait till December and November to do their shopping because it's end of the year holidays. It's when we get into that mindset. There will not be pink diamonds here at this rate because you've seen it. If you've watched any of the last couple of weeks, we are discounting all of our fancy pink diamond material for you. It's all being discounted. We're going crazy low and we're moving them out as a result. So it's a matter of, do you like one? And listen, they've been in mostly price ranges of $15,000. Some have been $60,000, $40,000. This is the most affordable way to get yourself a pink diamond in a solitaire, in a large, important. You cannot buy them, and as somebody who's, again, in the business where you see them every day and you're talking about stones every day and that's what you do and you're making your own jewelry line and all this good stuff, this is where you truly can't buy these individually. If you're in the biz, if you have a resale license and you've got the best dealer in the world and you're a buddy and you're getting a deal, you're not buying one single stone for the price we're doing the jewelry for. And that's because these pieces are being discounted. They're going backwards. Nobody's doing that. You can have the most common jewelry in the world. It's not going backwards in price right now. It can be your basic quarter carat I3 stud in a white diamond. They're propelling in price. It's not just the fine quality, it's everything. So when you have a chance to get the rarest of the rare, to enjoy something this beautiful and to get a price tag that's not $29 or even, watch this, $19.99, well, you can't buy gold bands for that. So that makes it easy to understand. Explicit as it can be. It's not a $19.99 price tag to get any one of these three today. This is how you do it. You call us and you try it. If it's not your cup of tea, send it right on back, TVON, right? Send it to me. Send it to Lauren Blair in care of TVON, COTVON. And we will really, really, truly, I'd love to have them back because there will come a time when we say we're sold out of our pink diamonds, and every day we'll have to turn people away that they're gone. This is your chance to pick them up. This is the most affordable way you can get them. I got nobody at $19.99, so welcome to Friday. Take a look. Here we go. Last hour of the show is here, and we are ready to move along, but I got to say, if it's not $19.99 that's getting you excited, let's go even lower. They're as they are, so no gold color change, but we can definitely size for you because we want it to be slide it on, start enjoying it the second you get it at home. But I'm going to need some callers if we're going to go lower, and we'll send them flying out of here. So come on in, and we'll help you right now. $19, $18, $17.99. And what do we have beside them? It's not just a big diamond in the middle. It's side diamonds, pink diamonds, white diamonds, 18K, 14K, two-tone gold. You got to try them. And look how pretty each one is. For example, here's the rarest, because you just don't see marquise cuts. I got nothing else in marquise cuts, and they're not going to be $17.99 either, or $17.77. Here's what they look like. That's the marquise. That's the 18K. That's the stone that's going to bring you that 11 point plus 18 in the more pink diamonds on the sides, and 38 points, and even tapered baguettes. You see those big diamonds on each side? Tapered baguettes. That is alone more money. I mean, so I'm creating a designer jewelry line for a big retailer. And I got to tell you, it's shocking that I can go, like, I spend Monday and Tuesday working on, you know, a lot of these final touches on these designs, right? And yet, one Monday to the next Monday, prices have just bumped up another 30% from one week to another. I look at those tapered baguettes in that ring and think, how on earth? $17.77, you get the tapered baguettes only with the marquise. The rest are all going to be round brilliants. We're starting to get busy. I would not wait if I were you, because I am giving away pink diamonds right now. You've got to understand, I know our inventory like the back of my hand. And you guys know the back of my hand pretty well, because I show it to you for 3 hours a day. I'm going to tell you something. There's nothing more affordable than a pink diamond here that is in a single center stone, that has a nice size stone. That's the key here. And this price tag at $17.77, we're not stopping there. Let's get them out the door. Marquise, cushion, pair, or take one of each. I said it last night. I said take one of each, and guess what? Someone took one of each. They took them all, because there are values here nobody else can bring. And let's face it, they're not buying them to wear on their finger or on their hand all at once. They're buying them because they're reselling them. This is where the resale business goes. I mean, we have shoppers here that are shoppers that shop personally, but there are shoppers that buy to be their livelihood, their business, because nobody's making jewelry like this for this price. And we're not making them $17.77 either. I'm going to give you 60 seconds. We're going to get you a better value, and we are going to watch these fly. You ever seen pigs fly? Have you ever seen pink diamonds fly? It's happening right now. I saw a ring the other day. It was a flying pig. It was literally a ring that was a flying pig. It had wings. It was made of pink sapphires. You don't even want to know the price on that. Granted, it was big. It was a big ring. But it's, you know, it's not your everyday wearable style. How about this for everyday wearable style? And nobody at $17.77, I give up. Take a look. I will go lower. But I got to tell you right now, there's no other value like this in pink diamonds. Shall we? Make them $1,699 for 60 seconds. And then I'm opening it up to your requests, and I hope we hear from Betty on the emeralds. Did we ever bring out that? So, Joanne, I hate to interrupt you, but there was an oval I was requesting, an oval emerald with a dome style. So could we just bring that out real quick? It's $99.99. It's a $599 or $593 or $592 or $593. Let's just bring that out so that we can show that, because that's going to be our best value. So let me just make sure that comes out before I forget, because we got some really great emeralds, and at this point, we might as well show you all the big ones. So you find the perfect piece for whatever you might be looking for. Don't forget about the Paraíba. We got a big tanzanite here, listed with diamonds and diamonds and diamonds, but there are not just diamonds in this ring. So we'll show that to you as well. But here we go, 25 seconds remaining. Let me know here. Here's the pear shape on the hand. Remember, that'll be the largest stone. That's 15 points. So thank you so much. Is that the one? That's it. Thank you very much. All right, so we'll show it coming up. The big ones, the biggest one we've got actually in an emerald. Show that to you. It's got the big diamond weight and the big stone weight, and yet it's less money than the smaller stones. So gotta love that. For value, here's the pear shape. One more time. There's the cushion cut. I know the last thing they want me to do is put that ring up, because it's just going to sell, you know? It's just going to sell, but I'm bringing it out anyways. We're going to sell something, yeah. Marquise, how about that? Isn't that a great one? Let me try it on again for you, and it's 7772. Here's the marquise. It's already spoken for. They went for it. 18K, because the tapered baguettes. 18 karat. That one's gone. So let me show you what's left here, because we got very busy in our lines. Top of the hour, last hour, people start tuning in on a Friday night, and they're ready to do some savings. So here are our choices. Either the pear shape at 15, or you've got the cushion cut at 11 points, and that's going to be coming your way for $16.99. Tell me which one you like, and then they'll be long gone as well. And then, oh my goodness, the biggest emerald is here. the biggest diamond weight, the biggest emerald, and the best price. It's the best value we have in an emerald. So we'll bring that one out for you. It's going to be good. And we'll do that right after these pink diamonds go. There's that. That's the largest one of the three. So that marquise was also 11. That's gone. This is our 15 point, and here is our 11 point, and we're not going anywhere till they go, because I'm just showing you some of the simply best value in pink diamonds out there. You get that larger center stone, which is when we talk about carat weights there, that's the center stone alone. There's additional halos around that. So your 15 point pear shape, that also has 18. Oh, that one also, wait a minute. Oh, goodness gracious. You know what I didn't tell you guys? This stone is labeled as a purple pink. I know you can see it, but it's labeled as a purple pink. That elevates it even more. Let's just show this all on its own here for a moment, Tony, because I think we're going to need the graphics. And it's item number 5472. That is the 11 point cushion cut square. It is actually a purple pink stone. Then it has 18 points, and you see it because the 18 points in pink beside it are lighter in shade than the center stone. So that's right before your eyes. You see it. Then you get 35 points in white diamonds as well. That one is still $16.99, but there's the reason. If you really, really, really want the color to be the best, you're going there. If you want the size to be the largest of the three, then you're going with the pear shape, which we'll show you next. Yes. Hi, Vicki. Thank you so much. Great job on the marquise cut. Has she shopped with us for a while? Wonderful. Thank you, Vicki. Welcome back. Glad you're with us. And then let's show you the pear shape. There's the pear shape. And that's going to be item number 2543. And that'll be our pear shape 15 pointer. That is the largest of the three that we started with. And that's going to be 13 points in the halo and 55 in the white diamonds. So once again, 15 pointer on the pear. That's just that center stone. Then the halo around it, 13 points there. And then you've got 55 points. And for $16.99. All right. Did anybody talk to Betty as far as requesting? No? Okay, so let's just show the big emerald. Let's just show you this one, because no matter, I mean, listen, Betty hasn't called us back. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to show you what is clearly the best value in an emerald. I know it's a mess up price. I know it's not supposed to be here. They were reluctant to even bring it out to me, and I get why, because certain things just are automatic. They go. This is just a loss. We are taking a huge loss. We just saw two, a 373 and a 402. They were $15,000. We're going to show you a bigger stone. It's our largest here. It's our 5 carat 96. So you think 3 carats is big and 4 carats is big. We're going to take you up to 6 carat Never Never Land. And I mean, if you found a 6 carat, it would normally be at Never Never Land. You would not find one. Or is it Emerald City? Do we want to go to Never Never Land, or do you want to go to Emerald City, or do you want to go to both all in one trip? This is the one that's got the biggest diamond weight and the biggest stone weight, and it's a better price than the smaller stones. And if you're thinking, it must be included, cloudy, hazy, dark, too opaque, you tell me. I'm just going to put it on this wheel. We're going to give Tony the item number 7578. We're going to see it, and here's my best recommendation. I've already told you the price. There's no suspense there. I've already told you the price. I already sold the ring, but I don't think it ever got funded. So here it is. 5 carat 96 stone, Colombian still, finished. Not only that, 227, that's more diamond weight than the last two rings with the smaller stones had. Get ready, it's coming in for a landing here. Watch this. Ooh, yeah, is it darker? No. Is it cloudy or hazier included? No. That, and to think that that's the case when it's 2 carats larger than what we've shown you previously, how about that? 596, the largest. It has 227 in diamond weight. That goes all the way around. Wraps up the sides, wraps around the profile, finished on the inside. And this is just, it would not be right of me, because I know our inventory. And if I have this one for $15,000 and this one for $15,000, and they're great value, but if I don't bring the 6 carat that is less money out, that's just not giving you all the value we have. So this has a bigger diamond weight, the dome stoutless. How about this? If you want it in yellow, we'll do it, because yellow gold's very attractive with an emerald. So if it's the white gold that's holding you back, let us change that for you, no problem. Thank you so much. Hey there, John. Thank you so much. Hi, John. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Catching up with all the lovely commentary here. Thank you. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Here's the big emerald. I made no mistake about it, guys. It's not a $15,000 piece, even though it should be going the other way. It should be a bigger price tag than the other two we had. This one is only, and I mean really, truly only, because in all of my many years of offering emeralds, I've had a number of them, have had my big sizes here for you, have had all of that. Colombian material is the best. This is the most exquisite value because it's not $14,999, not even 13, 12, 11, or 10. That ring, simply the best value I have here, and it's $9,999 to get this one to you. And that is value. That is value. Bigger stone, as much, if not more clarity and glow in color than what we showed you, and a $5,000 off the smaller stones. So that is how you get value here tonight. That's the one. So I had to show it to you because that's value. We can all agree on that, I think, that that's an understanding of what really good value is all about, is right there. And I know it's not for everybody. I get that, totally understand. But this is where, if that's what you've been after and you're thinking about big emeralds and you want to invest in the best and you don't want to give up clarity or origin and you really want to get the biggest size that your money can possibly provide, it's right there. It is sitting right there waiting for you. And it's exquisite. It really is. I'm an emerald aficionado. I've always felt since a young age, long before. I mean, I was back in the sports business and I was researching emeralds because it's my birthstone and I adore it. And I think it's that really cool, it's a well-known stone, but it's really tough to find in great quality. And it's got that mysterious air about it. It can really be, again, just a beautiful gem to wear. It can instantly become a favorite. We also had this Paraiba earlier for $99.99. So just a couple of recaps here, as you know, those of you that are just tuning in and joining us, there are a couple options for $99.99 that we have for you today that are just really well done. Quick museum wheels still to come, some great turquoise. Don't forget also, really had a nice return here to a heart-shaped yellow. This heart-shaped yellow diamond had on the auction block for $5,000. Just a reminder, since a lot of people just tuning in, that's going to be our $5,000 to open, carat and a half. We saw it the other day for $58.88. It's $5,000 to open tonight. So lots of great options there. Let's keep on rocking. We got a big tanzanite deal. And also, you know what? If you want this big heart-shaped tanzanite, that's less than 10 grand. And that should not be less than 10,000. Am I right? I'll do this for a lot less than 10,000. Just call me. Call me. I think we got something cooking here. That's the 1335 heart. Yellow diamonds and white diamonds, and I'm moving it so you can see the reds because heart shapes don't always bring it. That's 18 karat gold, one only as is. How about this? Under 10, under 9, under 8. Just tell me if you want the heart shape. You got to see this on. That's the overall largest tanzanite ring I have. Check this out. That's a ring. That's a good one there. That'll be, you know what, $69.99 for the heart-shaped tanzanite. For a $13.35, and I'll bring up the graphics, it's item number 8016, solid 18 two-tone gold. The heart shape is a $13.35 blue wing, of course. It has a 54-point diamond halo, that's the yellow diamonds, and 102 beyond that, that's the white diamond weight. That ring, which has a, I kid you not, $20,000 price tag, it's right there. That's the heart shape, 20 grand. I'm doing it for $69.99. We're moving museum pieces tonight. Why not, right? We got a choice to show you the been there, done that $9.99 pieces, or we can show you the museum on discount. That is the way to get your exquisite values, because that is not supposed to be $69.99. But to do that here tonight, very special. And watch it up close again to see all the reds. So the other two are going to be $99.99. This one, $69.99 for the heart-shaped Tenzi. Ooh, that's a good one. And rare cut again. Rare, we know heart shapes are rare no matter what it is. So that's just not something you get to see every day. Love that we have it for you. Bring it on out. Get it at home. Try it out. Again, you're never obligated to keep it. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they just saw the bag there, but it's actually got a 19,000. Let me show it to you. There's the ring. And there's the price tag, is actually 20. So we've got just some savings there to the tune of about 13,000. And let me just show it. It doesn't sit very well on its own, being a heart shape, but I can give it a little bit of help here and just hover it right there so you can see that quality. I mean, when I say that I'm giving stuff away on Fridays, I mean, I really do, because we know we have a fraction of the audience. That's a given. So we really do make it worth your while to tune in and see what's shaking on these discounts, because it's really happening. And that's a $13.35 for that kind of money, yeah. Inches on the measurement. Let's put it on the hand here for you. That'll be a good way to do it. And I'll tell you, I even have, there used to be a matching ruler, and you know how I just, oh, this isn't it, but it's closer. I'll show you. There it is from top, and I'll go from the point of the outer halo there to the top. You can see it's about 7/8 of an inch at the widest point. That's going from, one side to the other here. I don't know if they just need the measurement on the stone. If that's the case, the stone itself is about, what, a half? Yeah, right about a half an inch on the stone itself. And then the ring with that double halo overall. Remember, a classic band on the sides, so there's no trick to wearing this. Sometimes if a ring is this wide and it goes all the way around with that width, that can be a little bit complex to wear. Something like this, yet again, made the right way so it anchors it centered on your finger, makes it really easy to wear. It just, again, you get the right size, which we do for you, and it's perfect. Thank you so much. Enjoy the heart shape. And then let's take a look at what I have here for $99.99. I moved them aside. Let's move them back in. Either your nearly 6 carat emerald or your 2.5 carat Paraíba. Exact carat weight, if you missed it, was the 253 on the Paraíba. And thank you so much on the heart shape. Enjoy it. And then we're going to talk about that certified pink diamond, because I know it caught your eye. We have one very rich color. And on the cert, let me see if this is the case. Sure enough, it says the word purple-ish on the cert. That is something I've not seen any other pink diamond here do. We've had pink diamonds that are certified quite often, but I've not had one that actually has the word purplish pink, the lead color being the dominant color. The lead color on the cert is purple. So let me show that to you, because that's a wild one, and this is going to be item number 7365. It's a one only as well. So we're going to talk about, and don't forget, let me know if you need to see recaps on either the emerald or the Paraíba pear shape, but I had to bring this out in, obviously looking at some of the smaller pink diamonds. Let's go up to a 26 pointer, but what really is important here is the cert. And this cert tells you it is a cushion cut, and it's actually not a square. It's a little bit slightly elongated. Here's what the cert's all about, because you've got the cushion modified brilliant. You'll see the measurement 3.2 by 3.7, and then you have 26 point fancy light purple pink. You see all that? That word right there should be, I feel like it should be highlighted on the cert, because that's such a big deal. Imagine if it didn't have the word pink and it was only a purple stone. Can you even imagine what it would be worth? But the fact is, when the GIA lists multiple colors, whether it's a chameleon or if it's a yellow-green diamond, this is where the lead color is the more dominant of the colors. SI2, well, you can see there's nothing in the way of inclusions that are visible to the eye. That's why we map them out for you. GIA does that for you to really get to know what that clarity grading means. Where are your inclusions located if the stone, which is, just for the record, this size, if it were blown up to that scale? What would you see? Because they've got the technical equipment and microscopes that can do that, whereas nobody else really does, right? How are you going to get to evaluate? Remember, these are actual certs that are done before the stone is set. So they have the loose stone. That's how they look at it. That's how they evaluate it. That's when the cert is done. Then it's set by us into jewelry. So that's important too to remember. They get to really look at the stone and manipulate in every which direction. This is our one only here, of course. 88 points inside, diamonds in that double halo, keeping it clean with the white diamonds on the sides. Finished as well. GIA cert coming with it. No extra charge. That's ready to go. There's your under gallery. And how are we doing this for under $13,000 when it's supposed to be rock bottom at $12,999? But it's not. It's a better value right now. The very first color on this ring, it's $4,999, cutting right to the discount. We are giving jewelry away. Giveaway mode has been activated here for the final 39 minutes that we have. So let's make your dream come true. Tell me what kind of collectible, what kind of, if it's a museum piece or not, what can we bring out and discount for you tonight? That is the question. And how about a purple pink diamond? The only one in our inventory, even when there are $65,000 rings and $37,000 rings that are in our inventory, they don't have the word purple with them. That is what sets this pink diamond apart from every other one, including our 1 carat plusers. I have a carat 09 and I have a carat 02. But they don't have the word purple on the cert. They're certified. They're exquisite stones. They're super rare, but they don't say any mention of purple, and that's when you know it's extra saturation. Did you have a question? Sure, amethyst, you got it. Amethyst coming back out from earlier tonight. Let's take a look at this one quickly. If you need another look at it, a quick flash here. Let's move along from that one, and here's the amethyst. Fancy cut, like almost a, yes? Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Classic band. We'll show it to you. Do you need a millimeter size in the band? Okay, because we could do that. I mean, it's fairly simple. So let's do this. Let's show real quick. This is that back of the heart shape here, so you can see the band itself. Excuse the fingerprints. I just picked it up here. But let's go ahead and zoom back here so you can see. That's the band itself. So when I say a classic band, that usually denotes some kind of, I won't say narrow because it's the right proportion for the ring. There's the basket's really doing the heavy lifting, quite literally here. The basket is what's done so well to perfectly, and that's the upside down, look at it, but there it is. You can see that band is really what we call a classic band. So you're still gonna wanna get your true size on this one. Whatever you wear, it's gonna be sized to that perfect size, whether it's a quarter, half, or 3/4 size, but you can see how it's classic all the way through. The basket and the way it elevates the stone up off the hand, and let me show it to you on the hand just in case they're curious about what that looks like. That's what it would look like if it's completely spun around and turned essentially backwards. So it's a really traditional band. But then it's the basket that keeps it centered, keeps it upright. And I've got a size 6 on here, and you can see how it just perfectly, it's not falling to one side or the other. It's perfectly balanced. So the band is doing what it needs to do, but that's why you don't need to size up, because the size isn't going to be as wide as the ring itself. So that is gone, and then we're going to take a look here close up again at our amethyst by request here. One more time to look at that for you. That's going to be 7890. It's our 393 amethyst in a fancy cut. A lot of times you'll see the design elements, and it's really cool to have a ring do different things with its design, but this is where the stone is the design essentially. And then we have mimicked that with the diamonds that you see next to it. So it's really beautiful how it's done. 12 points in the diamond weight, great Brazilian amethyst with some really nice color saturation, and that same open detail design in the diamonds. It looks really cool on because it's a very east-west set. It sits up a little higher. That's how it looks on the hand. So you can see how it goes side to side here. The points of each kind of like a triple foil, so like a trifoil or a trefoil design. That's really the design here. It's a little different than the quattro meaning 4. A little different here, more of a trefoil design with the actual design, but they're meeting point to point there. So white, yellow, rose, that was $777 if you like it. That's a little recap from earlier here tonight. Had to bring that out by request, and a great, really fun way to do an amethyst ring, when amethyst itself is quite common, but quality, tougher to find. Unique design elements, even tougher to find. So often they're just basic, straightforward settings, right? And there's something very simplified about it. Let's get to our museum wheel before we go. Have just a few short minutes left and ready to help you. Also, one thing here. Oh, yes, let's talk about this. Since we've had our big tanzanites, we happen to have a $5.95. This would be, you know what, I was just thinking about Lola, Antonio, because she got the pendant, and I should have shown this then. The pendant she got was kind of a match here in the sense that you have those baguettes returning here. Actually, emerald cuts this time around, and the yellow diamonds. We had a pendant earlier tonight, emerald cut tanzanite, with some baguette yellow diamonds. Here's the ring version of that, except oval in the center and the stunning emerald cuts on the side. 3313 is the number here. Isn't that a good look? That's a cool style, isn't it? Simple, 3-stone, but adding a little extra by giving you yellow diamonds instead of the basics. It's not just a solitaire. Come on in if you have requests. It's last call on requests. If you've got them, let us know. If you need to see something again, oh, absolutely let us know, because we got a lot of these great pieces here that you know we're going to go at the end of the night. Everyone's just trying to see what we got first before they make that decision on what do they need, what do they want to have, what's their favorite of the day. This is so it in Tanzanite. Watch this value. And how about we make it really interesting for you here, because a $5.95 at a value like this is not seen very often. We've got a $69.99 price tag. I haven't stuck to one of those prices all night. So here's what it looks like on. There is something to be said for a 3-stone style. A 3-stone, but to elevate it. Give you yellow diamonds on the side. So well done. And a $69.99 price tag. Well, here's the thing. Did we not just have a heart shape, $13.35, go out for that price? If you'd like this one, here's what I would do. You know what I'm going to do instead? We might skip it for the moment and just start adding. Because all I see here is $69.99, and that's very similar to what I see in a mandarin heart shape, which looks like this. I have a Mahenge Spinel. That's $69.99 too. I'm going to get you a wheel, and we're going to start discounting. And we're going to put up 2 more just to make it even, just to make it interesting. Here's a yellow diamond with massive fancy cut diamonds around it. And I got to find something else. Let me find one more. Let's just find something here. Okay, this will be good. The opal. It's almost a heart shape, but it's truly like a trillion. It wants to be a heart, but it's a trillion cut. So let's just move these aside here, and let's do some discounting. Like you will not soon forget. Let's get you a ring to commemorate this deal, $69.99 and up, because, well, the mandarin's more. The heart-shaped mandarin with that $5.95. Let's see, $6.47 on the mandarin, $5.95 on the tanzanite, $175 on the opal, $143 on the mahenge. Nice size there. $102 on the yellow diamond. Oh, well, we got to keep that wheel at $69.99 then, I guess. If we have a 102 diamond in a yellow diamond that looks like that, and then it's got the fancy cut diamonds around it, we probably need to keep that right at $69.99, because you're also getting 87 points in pear shapes and 16 points in white diamonds. Are these wheels confusing sometimes because we don't get to see the graphics? Here's what I would really ask you to do. How about we do this? Since it is a museum wheel, obviously a little impromptu museum wheel here, I just realized by going through these one at a time, we may not get to everything. So in order to make this quick, and especially more important to make it affordable for y'all, let's do this. If you want to have more specifics, and like, in other words, if you see something you like, call me, we'll put it up there on the wheel by itself. We'll zoom in, we'll give you the graphics that are always right over here, and we'll show you the details, because it's a lot to take in. It's a lot. When you've got museum after museum and you go 5 times over, it's a lot. So let us kind of hone in on your favorite, whatever one it is. Yellow diamond, opal, beautiful mandarin. I can't get over that heart-shaped mandarin. I mean, huge. $5.95 tanzanite, or the mahenge, which is almost a carat and a half. And nothing, here's my promise to you, nothing will be $69.99. All you have to do is call. And you might want to do it early because they're one-onlys. So when they're gone, they're out of here. Let's take a look at them. Not even $69, $59, $49, $39. They're not. They're not even $29.99. We're at $9.29 a night. I say we make them better than even $29.99 for your favorites. Which one will it be? I don't know. But that's what I'm waiting for you to tell me, because here are your values. And you know you're going low when you got a carat and a half mahenge here. Two-tone mounting, extra diamonds. Yeah, what's not to love about that mahenge with a 143 and a carat 05 in diamonds? $29.99 they're not. Oh my goodness. Really pushing the limits here. This is it. And we may have somebody thinking about the tanzanite already, I bet. I bet you that's where it all started. Big time stones. Remember, that's the $5.95 oval. And then it's got 52 points in diamonds on the sides. Are we really going to leave them here at $29.99? Because that is not what I expected. Or should we give it 60 seconds and give it a grand finale? Or should we go even lower? Ding, ding, ding. I think that's what everybody said. Yes, please. Go lower. Live up to your name. I will, I will, I will. Let's make it even easier than $29.99, $28.99. I'll just keep going. And you promise me this. Call early so you don't miss out, because I only got what I got, and it's all sitting right there. I can't wait to try them on, give you the details, tell you about all the extra details that's going into the centers and the sides and the gold weight. And can we change them? Well, I do have the tanzanite's going to be as is. Which one do we like? Tanzanite on the hand, you better believe it. 3313 started there. That'll be the only option up here that is as is in the gold color. Everything else I can change, which is a miracle. Look at this. Very nice. Something about that tanzanite with the yellow diamonds. It looks so good. Looks so posh. It's very elevated, that's for sure, because you don't see a lot of big yellow diamonds used as accents. But leave it to TVON to bring you the ultimate. Do we not like $28.99 yet? I'm not hearing so. Let's go even lower. We're going to make sure every single last one has got to find a home. And I don't know what I'm up against here, but this is a challenging museum wheel to do on a Friday night, especially if they're still here at $28.99. That should already be telling you where we're going and what we're doing. But hey, it's not 28, 27. Let's go even lower than $27.99 or $27.77. Can you tell we've thrown caution to the wind? We've thrown the idea of profit out the window. Like, There it went. Did you see it go by? It's out. Out. Profit? No, never heard of it. What's that? I don't know. Just blame ignorance. But I know this. You still got to move jewelry, right? We have 28 minutes left together tonight, and then we'll see you in 12 short hours. And oh my goodness, I got to go figure out something, because this is a wheel where we should have 20, 30, 40 people on the line saying, I want them. I got to have them. And yet we have 2 people on the phone lines ready to go, but I need to move 5 rings. And I know we can do this together. So come on board, and we'll get you a better value than $27.77, and we'll make it better than $27.50, and we'll make it better than $2,700. I'll give them away right now for $2,699 for anyone you want. They're right there. Take a look and let me know. Yes. Let's try the yellow diamond too. So that yellow diamond would be 3420. It's a 1 carat 02 VS yellow oval. Then it has, now I need you to know this because it fools me every time. So I'm in person looking at it. If it fools me, it might look to you like they're just big pear shapes. They're actually, each one around the halo here is a pear shape with a round brilliant out towards the very, very outer edge. So they almost look a little bit like a marquise cut, but there is a total weight here of, let's see, 87 in the pear shape. So that is still your bigger diamond weight there in the pear shape, 16 points in the rounds. Are we ready? That's $26.99. And it's a available piece. All right, let's go ahead and move on. 60 seconds away from moving on here on this wheel at $2,699. My offer stands. If you have a favorite, you want to see it up close and personal, just tell me which one it is. We'll do that. We'll zoom in and we'll give you all the graphics if that's going to help out. All right, and we move on in about 45 seconds remaining. Thought it'd be fun to bring out some museum pieces all at once. Give you a nice option here. Yellow diamond bracelet, anybody? There is one yellow diamond bracelet here. For $49.99, you can have yellow and white diamonds together. That's also my last call because that's not our own piece. And the designers, they need their stuff back. Bottom line is, when we are able to borrow designer pieces to show to you and give you that better, TVON value, they still want, if the pieces don't go to you guys, they want them back. And especially now, it's getting to be that midpoint of September. This is when holiday shopping starts cooking. When, people, I can speak in LA, they head over to the jewelry store in Beverly Hills where that, bracelet came from, and it's over $78,000. And the folks out there are going, what a deal, because it's big yellow diamonds and they're used to, regular retail. We all have a different standard for value here, don't we? And that's where we can bring you kind of last call on some of these designer pieces that have been hanging out in our vault for a little bit of time. But the designers say, if you ain't going to sell it, I need it back. Because we're getting towards that holiday shopping season where they're going to sell it for $78,000. We've got it for $49.99. Tell me which. And by the way, it's the same bracelet. This same bracelet, suddenly when it goes behind a glass window in a storefront with a really big, well-known name outside, is $78,000. And here it's $49.99. Oh, and by the way, speaking of bracelets, you know those necklaces that I'm wearing that you're all asking about that are coming up tomorrow on the show? That reminder, they're very limited. I had people really upset with me all day today. It's hard to come up here every night and then have you guys upset with me every morning, the next morning. There's enough toxicity sometimes in this business. I don't need it from the customers, but they get mad because things are selling out. So let me remind you that those necklaces I'm wearing are coming up early tomorrow, and there is a matching bracelet. So I want to let you know now, because there are bracelets and necklaces, the perfect match. They're going to go very quickly tomorrow because I don't have an unlimited amount to offer to you. I know, even when it's gold. I was at least hoping I'd have a couple hundred gold pieces, right? I get why I'm limited on natural stones, but when it comes to gold, I thought I would have more quantity. We have literally 20 total necklaces among 3 different lengths. I only have, I think it's 21 bracelets. Yes, 21 bracelets in one length. So please be with me tomorrow. If you love and have been admiring those beautiful exclusive link, made in Italy, 14 karat solid gold necklaces, or the bracelet I just showed you, they are the perfect pairing. You can get one or the other. You can get them for great gifting. Those are coming up tomorrow in the show, and it's coming up early. So I know if you, I like to give you an idea because it's a 3-hour show. Not everybody can be with us for all 3 hours, but these are going to be here early in the show. Remember, the show starts at 10 a.m. Pacific. That's in like 12 and a half hours. And it's 12, I wish it was 12. It's 10 a.m. Pacific, that's noon Central, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern. These necklaces, which you can't stop the shine. They go all the way around, lobster claw clasp, so you can wear them at different lengths. Those are coming up early in the show tomorrow. So be with us, like really early. So the bracelet to match, look at that. There's the bracelet to match, which looks so amazing. So bracelet, necklaces, but all together I have 40 pieces. And this, by the way, different lengths, but we'll show you how you can play with it. So you're gonna love them. They're so pretty and they're affordable too. I was looking at a link style, kid you not, today on the internet that was this similar link. Yeah, guess how much it was? It was 12 grand. Solid gold links, beautifully polished. You're gonna love them. Back to the wheel we go. Just a reminder, those necklaces, because you gotta be wondering, why is she wearing necklaces? She never wears necklaces. I'm not a necklace person, and I'm wearing 3 at the same time, and they don't bother me one bit. So they are comfortable, they are lightweight, and boy, do they bring the shine. All right, last call on our museum wheel, $26.99, no questions. All right, we're good. All right, coming up. Well, let's bring out the bracelet then, the $78,000 designer bracelet. I mean, I'm friends with these people, so I adore them. They're some of the more pleasant people in the jewelry business to work with, but this bracelet is just, oof. I can't imagine spending $78,000 on one bracelet. I know people do it every single day. I just have gotten too accustomed to TVON pricing. Let's show you what is a 7.5-inch bracelet as well. So if you kind of get frustrated that most bracelets here are 7 and you like having just a little extra drape, this bracelet will give that to you. It's yellow and white diamonds all the way through, and they're bigger yellow diamonds too. And it's item number 6477. Check this out. I mean, come on in. Last chance. So they're probably gonna make me take it back to because it's out in my area. So I'll probably be the one to take it back to the designer. But listen, that's okay. What's a few more hours on a freeway when I'd much save me the trip, guys. Save me the trip. Let's just send it right now. One caller, right? Let's do this as is. So the only option you're making is really no option at all because it's one length, 7.5. We'll put that up there so you know, because that gives you a 1/2 inch extra that you would. That doesn't mean, by the way, if you wear a 7-inch like I do, that you can't wear it. It just means it's going to have a little more movement to it. It gives you, it's not skin tight, right? It's going to give you a little bit of movement and drape. So you've got some room to breathe. I kind of like a 7.5 because then it moves a little more. And then you've got, well, insert closure. We'll talk about that in a minute. You have this pattern going all the way around, which includes 2 full carats of cushion cut yellows. And I know we've had yellow diamond rings, and I know we've had earrings, and I know we've had pendants. What we see the least of are bracelets. And I know I get requests almost every day for that yellow diamond bangle that is completely sold out, it's been gone forever. This is the bracelet to get, a line bracelet style, still stackable, still next to a watch would be great. 2 full carats and cushions, I'll walk you through them. 67 points are your yellow diamond halos, so that's 267 total yellow, and then 82 points in the white diamonds, which is essentially the link that's combining each of the cushion cuts together. Now that's a pretty piece, right? Elegant, distinctive, different. Of course, the fact it has those bigger individual stones is really, really wild. So how about this? 267. Of course, let's not forget about the white diamonds because they're significant as well. So that's 349 total weight here. And it's just as it is in the 2-tone gold, in the 7.5-inch length, and we got one. So let's make it easy right now. First caller, and yep, I really would like to see it go out tonight since it's the last time we get to present it to you and show it to you, and then the designer wants it back for their store window, and I totally understand that. Hopefully you do as well. And so what that means also is here is your lowest price ever. This is something you've seen for $99.99. We've seen it on discount for $88.88. But when it goes all the way through from one end to the other, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 dozen diamonds here. Let's play it this way. So you can see here, one end to the other, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, a dozen diamonds. A dozen yellow diamonds in the middle. That's the center cushion cuts. Each one surrounded by a halo of yellows. Each one then linked together with the white diamonds, 2-tone gold. What a great look. Elegance, yes. Status link, yes. Bigger diamonds at an ultimately tiny price. Yep, you got that too. And it's not even going to be $88.88. Come on in. Oh, I have a feeling there's going to be more than one caller when we get down to this, and that's going to be frightening because this is the way you shop yellow diamonds, and more of them. Think about it. Bracelets require. The only thing that would be tougher and more pricey would be really if you're putting together a necklace like this, right? A bracelet's pretty impressive, 7 inches all the way around. You see the consistency of these cushion cut, brilliant square cushions here. They're stunning. And what can we help you with in the last 18 minutes of the show? Well, I don't know, but that's where you're going to have to tell me. I mean, I'm really feeling like we got some values here that need to go. Let's make the bracelet done. Last time seeing it here on a Friday night, and a great value even if you want to take it apart and make a dozen rings. We've had goldsmiths do that before. If they're in the business, bench jewelers, they'll literally take a bracelet and they'll make, in this case, you could make 12 individual diamond rings out of it. 12 individual yellow diamond rings. That's what it's like. You're wearing a 12 ring circus on your wrist. It's like having 12 rings. It really is. Those are center stones that are worthy of being the centerpiece on a ring all day. What would that be? It wouldn't be 8888. 8888 divided by 12? That'd be ridiculous. Could never happen. Think of it in that term. Because each and every stone throughout, they're serious stones. 88, 77, 77, 69.99, 59.99 for $349, but it's the yellow diamonds that are individually large and therefore rare and therefore valuable. Take a look at it. It's not $59.99. We're going to make it better than that. Our last airing of this bracelet. The insert closure, the figure 8 safeties as well. And that's going to have, let me show it to you, 2 of the figure 8 safeties. So you can see it here. 1 half inserts into the other half. There, I don't know, they're facing the wrong way, but there's a figure 8 safety on each side there. So you lock that up to kind of keep it in place because you don't want to lose your bracelet. So that's why we do not 1 but 2 different safety catches there to keep that secure on your wrist. Gosh, that's pretty. And it's still here at $59.99. So we move along, give you a great deal. And reminder that if you need to see something recap, Paraíba pear shape, big tanzanites or emeralds or whatever it is, you let me know. And that's going to be, you know what, blow it out. We'll do even better. Just, it's my last time showing it to you. So we might as well give it one last chance, one last opportunity, one last airing. I'll make it $49.99 to the very first caller if you'd like that bracelet. It's a $78,000 designer bracelet. If you leave it here, I'll go next week and I'll be in the area. I'll go snap a photo of it. I'll show it to you. I'll go, remember that $5,000 bracelet we had? There it is for $78,000 in the store window. There it is, $49.99. Last call here tonight, and I know you probably have a ring. You probably have a ring. Let me remind you, there was a cushion cut. Remember that? Wait, should we show you the princess cut again? Yellow diamond, princess cut, 170 stone. I'll bring that out. Look how pretty it would be together. 2-tone gold, matching set, or if you already have the ring, go ahead. Grab the bracelet to go with whatever ring you have. Maybe you have a cushion cut already. You're ready to go. We had this yellow diamond earlier. That was very early. Boy, when I had no idea what I was in for tonight. I brought that out like 5 minutes into the show. Like, oh, look at this value. And then everyone's like, you know, cue the crickets. Here we are with the big stone. That's my 172. We still have the carat and a half heart. We have the 172. So here you have it. That's going to be the princess cut. The only princess cut yellow diamond I have. It's not an exact match because there's the square cushions in the bracelet. But if you want the princess cut, 172, we brought that down and it's certified. It's a VS1 as stated on a GIA cert, and that'll be $69.99 for the ring. You're seeing the graphics right now. And how about the whole set? Now, I know this is asking a lot, but what about spending $69.99? And then getting the bracelet at $49.99, and for under 12 G's, you've got everything on that wheel. You got everything. Now that would be a set right there, and I think the perfect set. So that would be something to consider. So let's get to it. We got a quick recap because we got to show you some pieces here. There's been a lot here, and a lot of it's still hanging out. So we'll go ahead and show you a recap of what we have here. We've got a big pink diamond that is certified. Most of what I have here is certified. So we'll show you a few other pieces here. Let's get the bracelet. I'll tell you, we'll put that probably in the front here. Let me arrange our rings to start, starting with the princess. Then there's that purple pink diamond, certified by the GIA. Then we're gonna bring out the Paraíba and the emerald. Our best value in an emerald is here. There's the Colombian emerald. And then we also have that Paraíba pear shape. That would be the 2 carat 53. There's the pear shaped Paraíba, and that's an 18 karat. Boy, we have a lot of 18 karat gold up here too, so gotta love that. Pink diamond, yellow diamond, the largest emerald, the beautiful 253 Paraíba. That's already looking like a good wheel, isn't it? But then we still have this beautiful tanzanite. There's that stone that's going to be $595 with the big yellow diamonds around it. And then right in the foreground, we'll add the bracelet. Want to give you a little recap of some of these great pieces that need to find their home here tonight before we go. So this is where we are back in 12 short hours. We've got the gold coming up for you, Italian gold tomorrow, just for a brief few moments because it's going to be gone before you even blink. Say, where did the gold go? You're going to say, by the time you say, complete the sentence, they're going to be sold out and gone. But we do have, just again, that's why I'm giving you full advance warning here. But let me know how we can help you on anything. Everything up here has been fully presented tonight. We have been just elated to bring you such great values on this Friday, but still looking to give some jewelry away here. Still have to do what's necessary to make sure that these get a home. So if that means you have a question that needs to be answered and you need to see it one more time on the hand or whatever the case may be, and I think that Mahenge Spinel is worth another look as well. Why not? That Mahenge is specialty. There is something about having a 143 Mahenge in two-tone gold. Remember, we got that down to $26.99 as well. So what you are looking at is one of the greatest arrays, and I know you've seen a lot of wheels here, and you've seen a lot of great examples of jewelry all together, but have you ever seen anything this posh? And yet, on a Friday night, when we tell you we're discounting museum pieces, we mean it, and it's evidenced on this wheel. Yes? The yellow diamond in the middle, great. We presented it earlier. I was worried that not everybody was here yet. So this is 8079, and Tony, feel free to block the left side there with the graphics so they can see it, because I want to keep this, up in front of everybody's eyes. But that's a 172. It is the only for you. It does have a cert as well, so that is really unusual. We don't usually see our under 2 carats with a cert, but this was an important stone, being that specialty cut, being that specialty size, and so we went ahead and had the GIA certify it for us, and so I'll show you that. That's going to show you that it's a VS1, it's a carat 72, it's U to V in the range. Here's the cert that goes along with it, so we'll show that to you here. That's going to be everything you need to know. Cut, cornered, square, modified, brilliant, IE princess cut, 6.1 by 6.2 millimeters. That is practically square. And then 172 is the carat weight, U to V, VS1. And then you've got your clarity. Well, that's clarity. Normally I would say, look at the inclusions that are mapped out. Well, I would say here, look at the clarity that is mapped out, because the inclusions are negligible, right? You really don't see much in the way. And that's why conservatively graded as a VS1. The ring is here. It has a carat 54 in diamonds around it, a little nod to the Art Deco period there with that design element, and that'll be $69.99. Yes? That was a heart shape. So different ring tonight. It was tonight, though. Let me show it to you. That was not the $5,000 open. The one that was a $5,000 open, I'm going to grab it for you, is a heart shape. It's a carat and a half. So it's 22 points smaller, and it's a heart-shaped stone. And if you'd like to see it, I'm happy to bring it back out. Would they like to start an auction on that at the end of the show here with an opportunity to steal it from us at $5,000 to start? Here's the heart shape. This is the one, and I'm not sure who we're talking to, but let me put them together. Yep, this is a different ring entirely. That's my carat and a half. Started an auction, didn't get an open, it was $5,000 to open. That's a carat and a half, this is a carat 72, that's a heart shape, that's a princess cut. That's the difference. Yeah, they're two completely different rings, but similar in size. They are yellow diamonds, carat and a half, carat 72. This one's gonna have, what was the diamond weight on that? Carat 16, I think, and then you've got the 154 here. If you'd like to start it, we can, yeah. We can't do it because it's a carat 72. That's the only difference there. Yeah, it's and it's certified. So that's the difference. Love to, but I can't. I can't make the princess cut a $5,000 auction. I can't. I've already gone my lowest because we're looking at the princess cut was $15,000. There's the princess cut information there, Kevin. So I already did. You can see I did my discounting already on that one from $14,999. Yeah, it's just a bigger stone and it's certified. So yeah, hopefully everyone understands. Two different stones there. Two different stones, two different ranges, two different values, two different looks. So yeah, no cert versus cert. Heart shape versus princess, carat and a half versus carat 72. You get the idea. There's a lot happening on this ring right there. So that makes it $69.99. Give us a call if we can help you. We have 9 minutes left in the show. Want to thank you for joining us tonight. If there's anything we can pop in there for another look, please let me know. We'll happily do that if it's not already up there. Otherwise, we'll put it on the hand give it another look for you on anything up here, but there's a lot. And really remember, everything on this wheel, everything on this wheel is under 10 grand. Everything. And if you go past the Paraiba and the Emerald that are on the outskirts here, Paraiba, Emerald, those are $99.99 a piece. Everything else up there is under $7,000. So there's a lot of value to be had. And then we go as low as $26.99 on the Mahenge, on the Tanzanite. So you've got some real values to be had up here in our last few minutes. Want to remind you that our Italian gold returns tomorrow, but it is our last airing of our Italian gold. We're trying to get more, but obviously the gold prices are fluctuating hour by hour. It's crazy what's happening. We have secured a value. We have gotten a quantity that is limited. So these necklaces, that'll be a couple of different lengths. If you want to start thinking about what you need, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to have an 18, a 20, and a 22. And then if you're saying, but that's a 16-inch you're wearing. Yeah, they're easy to adjust because it's an open link design. So the lobster claw will allow you to adjust shorter. So you're going to just choose your maximum length you need, and we'll have 18, 20, 22. But I'm telling you, I have handfuls of them. So there aren't a lot to go around. We will have the matching bracelet as well tomorrow. That's early in tomorrow's show. Keep in mind, tomorrow's show is not in the evening. It's 12 hours and 8 minutes from now. We will be kicking that show off. So gold, the last of our Italian gold coming up in the necklaces, in the bracelet tomorrow. So be with us if you're waiting for those. They're not coming back. That's an exclusive link to us as well. You can't find it anywhere else. So we're really proud of that. Let's take a look back at our recap here. All of the pieces on the wheel that need to get a home before we go. So our last call, and don't forget to call us on that amethyst. I know a lot of you were asking about that. If you had a request, Betty, if you want to talk emeralds, never heard back from her, I don't think. So it's a good time if you want to just discuss anything or talk about what do you recommend, or what can we do, or what's the, whatever it is, right? Bracelets last look, anything we can help you with, here's the time to do it because we're running out of airtime. And this is when we've seen it all. And we've presented every single piece up there in full. So now it's just a matter of which value are you going to take for your very own. And the gold is tomorrow. So even if you're not registered, you might want to do that now. Get that out of the way so you're ready to shop tomorrow morning when we come back in 12 hours and now 6 minutes. So yep, we're back in a very short time, and we'll be back with those gold pieces. But of course, that's going to take approximately, I would say probably 3 minutes of our show. We're going to have 2 hours and 50, I don't know, we're probably gonna like 2.5 hours to 2 hours 57 of other pieces. So it's not just gold tomorrow. We'll have gems, we'll have brand new, we'll have all the usual suspects here. But of course, our gold is gonna be a very tiny little presentation just because we're limited. They said to me, we were working on these for the longest time. They said, how many necklaces do you want? I said, give me 500. We got 20. So, hey, I'll take it. It's better than having one, but it's we're going to be, blowing out some gold tomorrow, and it's all made in Italy. So I can't wait. It's my favorite thing. And yet I've never been able to present it until last night. And a lot of you weren't with me last night. So you get more gold tomorrow out of Italia. Love it. And those Italians, they know what they're doing. They got some really great workmanship. They do really beautiful quality no matter what they're doing. So we're going to bring you Italian gold and those sparkle links that we love. I love that it's kind of paperclip but elevated, because paperclip's having a moment right now, but this is like a little extra special than just a basic paperclip. So all those chains coming up, and boy, you're going to want to get a couple too so you can layer them, because I cannot stop loving on these link chains that are layered. It's so beautiful to do that. So all that tomorrow morning, just 12 short hours away. We'll see you then. Hope to see you all. And of course, if not Sunday, we got Sunday and Saturday mornings. So we'll be with you both of those days. And again, big fun farewell here tonight. So let me know if any questions. $49.99 on the bracelet. I know we're talking about that one. Verifying right now on the yellow diamond bracelet. Do not wait, please, whatever you do. It's last call, last look. That may be going back tonight. So here we go with the carat 72 for $69.99. Such a pretty princess cut, right? If you want to feel like royalty, been paying a lot of attention to royalty. And that is the, sometimes you have to be anointed a princess, You go from a duchess to a princess to a queen. This is how you can get the princess to make you feel every bit as regal and royal as you ever can. Yellow diamonds will do that. So final call on the show. We've got about 4 minutes now. Yes, $26.99 on the Tanzanite with the yellow diamonds. I mean, think about this ring. I mean, it's weird to be saying this, but this is a wheel where you shop multiple pieces, right? The tanzanite with the bracelet. Look at how beautiful that is together. Yellow diamonds in the ring with your tanzanite. Can we take a quick look at the hand and see that pairing together? Or you get the yellow diamond ring to go with the bracelet. I still think that is a match made in heaven. So take advantage of it. Ring is $26.99. Bracelet's $49.99. Remember our Paraíba and our emerald. $99.99 a piece on the big Paraíba and the big emerald. That's our last call. Thanks again for being with us. And happy Friday. We wish you well. Have a great weekend. If we don't see you, hopefully we will. Let's rendezvous tomorrow morning for some Italian gold, among other things. And like I always say, because it's true, by Saturday morning, all those folks that don't get us here live on television on Friday nights, they check in and they watch those recorded shows online by the time we get started. So a lot of these pieces will be spoken for by then. Do not let that happen. And you know what? Big yellow diamond heart shape. A lot of people talking about it. There's the heart shape right there. $5,000 to open. Still can make the quickest auction in the history of the world happen if you want to call us right now. 2.5 minutes left in the show. Again, this is your time to pick them up. We have so many pieces right now verifying. So do not wait to get your favorites here before they are long gone. Yes. Pink for Sherry H. You got it, Sherry H. Sherry, what's better? An old beat up leather handbag or this ring? An old used tired leather bag or this ring? And you know I love bags, but oh my goodness, that ring. So unbelievable for $49.99 to get that. Remember, certified stone. This has the certified purple pink GIA cert to go with it. It's a 26-point cushion. It's an SI2. It's got purple on the cert. It's $49.99. That one's gonna go. You just know it. And let me pop in the cert for another look here real quick, just so you can, if you missed it earlier, if you just tuned in, you're going, what in the world, a purple pink diamond? Yes! There's the ring, there's the cert, purple pink, 26-pointer, SI2, doesn't matter. You're not seeing the inclusions. That's what the cert's for. You don't see them when that's on the hand or when you're looking up close or even through a loop. It's going to be tough to see any inclusions in that piece. So here's your chance to pick up a really rare, this one word right there, purplish, makes it so rare. The fact that cert names purple in the color of your purple pink means it's extra saturated, finished on the inside, double halo in the diamonds. That's going to be complete with not just the 26-pointer, but 88 points in diamonds beside it as well. So our final call, and like I said, you know what we'll do. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air to help you out. Speak to one of our very pleasant operators who will help you own anything up here. They'll stick around for a couple extra minutes as well to help you get anything you need. And otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. 12 short hours. I know tomorrow sounds far away. Not really. It'll be here before you know it. We'll keep the shopping going. We'll have a party. We'll bring a little Italy to you in an incredible value. That's all happening tomorrow. Be with us early. Don't tune in hour number 2 and say, what happened to those necklaces? I'm telling you, they're going to be here early because they're so limited. So we got to do it on the early side of tomorrow. So be with us at the kickoff of the show, 10 a.m. sharp. That's Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you then. What did my cert end up on my wheel? All right. Thanks again, and have a wonderful weekend if we don't see you. And keep calling if you have any questions on this wheel. We'll be here. I'm Lauren Blair. See you in 12 short hours. We'll see you then. Lots of shopping this weekend.